Okay, everyone. Yeah. Wait. We ready?
I'm ready.
We can mine and clap later. Okay, hold on. Let me get the recap music.
The hedge venture.
Adventure.
My sorcery.
Okay. Here.
Is
this our recap music?
This is
Five
the fucking
Nights at
Living
Freddy's.
Tombstone. Is that the Slasher AI version?
No, it's
No.
Will Session cover.
Yeah. I was listening to it before you showed up.
It's really good.
It is really is way better than it should be. Anyway, Arthur, what happened last time?
So we managed to get out of the hospital. After getting out of the hospital, we made our way back. We had some hedge travel to get back. And after getting back, we, fulfilled that mission. So we got access to the Goblin Market, and we did a bunch of shopping at the Goblin Market. Then we went to bed. I think those two over there had a really weird scene. She wanted to see her naked, and it was way more sexually charged than actual sex scenes in tabletop games, I gotta say. Well, I also we bought some nice stuff. We had weird dreams where we got invaded by mysterious strangers in each one, and we ended up discussing our dreams for a little bit. So, yeah. Now we're off to the next leg of our journey, wherever that may take us. I got a quest to do, I guess.
Yes. Let's open this up. Let's open this up as well. Because you guys had just left, so you know what time it is.
Hedge traversal.
The overworld. Sorry, I'm just
Did they say the
Steve
overworld?
Max. I'm sorry.
The Nether.
The Nether.
The Trod! The Thorns!
I noticed that they used their one curse for Steve to be able to say a hellscape called the Nether.
The one curse they get.
Alright. Alright, you know the drill. The head has an effective speed of 10. Because you are not in the thorns. So we're talk later.
Caroline wants to do one thing before we go hedge traversing.
Mm-hmm.
Caroline's going to take that Odin root we got last time, and she's going to munch on it. I want to eat it.
Double check what fruit real quick.
It restores willpower for Caroline, but she has to make a clarity breaking point at one singular dice.
Alright, there you go.
Imagine if this is the one that gets her. Nope. No hits.
It would have been so funny though.
However, now that she has refilled her willpower pool, she resolves Soul Shocked. And once again, I am never punished for my actions. And I'm rewarded for my bad behavior.
One day the sword of Damocles shall fall upon you. Today is not that day yet though.
You
Maybe.
slay girl boss.
Don't talk to me.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So you guys are on a rating 2 trot. Anyone have any positive mental or emotional conditions?
I'm inspired.
Bonded!
I have a lot of negative ones.
Okay, hold on.
I have shaken.
That's one. How many negative ones do you have? How many negative ones do you have?
I have guilty, and I have cowed.
I remember that. Okay. Alright, no one plays.
Do note that it is not... The dice bonus is not per condition, it's per character with the condition.
Yeah. Okay. And now let me just... That's the Hedge's dice pool. Let me just put that in the thing. Okay. And now... Okay, Caroline has a word of a word
3.
of five, right?
5.
Right.
God, I wish.
The husbandman. Okay. So yeah, -3 to your to anyone with word. Minus for target number successes. That should be down to 5 then.
Okay.
Because everyone starts with 8. 5. Good job.
What's the hedge's initiative modifier right now?
Let's see.
Sound like me.
Yeah, it should be 10.
Okay. Do I know the territory?
Let's see. Because you guys are just heading on the way back from the Rabbit Manor, so I think you guys know the territory now at the very least. Because
Mhm.
you've been through this place before.
So Caroline should come out to this.
All right. Does anyone have a speed lower than 10?
No.
All right. So yeah, no bonuses there.
Yeah, no.
All right. All right. So, no, you guys know the territory, so yeah, -1 to target successes for everyone.
I believe it's out of 6 for you and me, Mike.
Huh?
I believe it should be out of 6 since it's -1 for Canonian territory. And let me see.
I mean, it starts at 8, so we're permanently at a 7.
And then your initiative and speed could potentially change it.
Yes.
And I think yeah, with no, that's a really nice bonus.
I love that Arthur and Caroline come out the same because Caroline has more word, but Arthur has more speed and initiative, so it evens out.
Yeah. Arthur is just cracked, but you're more esoteric and strange.
Yup.
It should be 7 for you.
Its initiative was 5, wasn't it? Because of the highest clarity amongst us.
Oh yeah, because of the clarity. That's where I got the 5 from. Yeah, clarity. So yeah, it's, additional modifier should be 5. So if you're higher, anyone have it at least twice as higher?
I know Arthur does, which I think has already been applied since he has the -1.
-1 to any to your modifier.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a 6.
Yeah,
And it
so
should
yeah,
be
it
the
should be
same
not the
for
same.
melee.
I have an additional modifier of 5, so it just sort of evens out for me.
Should be this.
Yes. Jasmine, could you become Minecraft Steve?
I could.
Please do.
Well, she's already got the crafting part down. She just needs to get a mine.
That's true.
You know the drill. You know the rules, and so do I.
Caroline is going to go over to a nearby river. As she takes her broom, as she dips it in the river, and as she pulls it away, it comes out dripping paint instead of water. As though she's Wile E. Coyote painting a trap for the Roadrunner. She paints a pathway over a nearby wall.
Then then Arthur just as he whips the reins and goes through it.
Since I'm using my broom for this, can I use my equipment bonus from my broom? And can I make it an expression roll?
You may, because you're painting.
That is 2 successes.
So the hedge rolled doo-doo ass on its roll. Scissor rolls.
I'm gonna write as always.
Remind myself of something. I think I want to do this.
I'm gonna ride.
Where's my Jasmine stuff? There you are.
I got 36.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. It's reflexive. Which is... I should have a bat. I should have a this. Okay.
Watch the hedge roll 7 successes in this turn and can confine us all to a demise in the thorns.
That's awesome.
Domain expansion. I do have a funny thing lined up if someone gets the thorns.
Okay, then I'm gonna do this. Okay. Hey, Yank.
Yes.
I'm making more ammo. And, I can make ammos in bundles of 5. If I get an exceptional, can I make another 5 ammo?
Yeah, that's an exceptional.
Okay, I got 7 successes.
Well, you now have 10. Your stunts have been doubled.
Standard bullets, or
No, they're jazz rounds, dude.
I don't know what kind of jazz round.
I've been making jazz rounds this whole time, bro.
What kind of jazz round?
The AP and battery kind.
Oh yeah, you got 7 successes. So that means Jasmine is fine.
I have
Jeez,
there's 20 jazz rounds in circulation, boss.
Yeah, so just Caroline just starts painting a road as the terrain seems to just like shift and meld with it as everyone follows suit. As round 2.
Hey,
as-
Jazz, can you spot me 1 battery round?
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I have fucking 20. You can have as many as you want.
Picking it up.
I mean, if you look in the shared sheet, bro. I've been listing down how much I've been making. With inventory, bro.
I've been tracking my one separately for what I have on my person.
Okay, I mean, I'm also keeping track of what you have on your person too. A battery round you're using?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I believe I had 4, and then I just need one more to fully load my shotgun with full batteries.
Guys, this is looking bad.
As everyone travels through the door Caroline painted, Caroline's gonna hop up on her broom as it floats upwards and begins carrying her off. She's just gonna casually ride her broom alongside nobody. Can I make this a firearms roll?
That feels like bullshit.
If you expend the ammunition to do it, and actually, because you're consistently flying with it. If you spend auto fire round a shot of auto fire, then yes, you may.
Baller. Can I apply my magic staff specialization?
Yes. It's like you.
Um,
It's like You're spending good hard earned magical gasoline on this.
I'd also like to hedge spin this.
You may.
Millie, would you like some help with that?
Yes, boys.
Okay.
Like wait, Millie, like as you're writing, it's like, oh no, you're getting. Let's just keep going back to last night. You're getting writer's block.
It's okay, Millie. I am here.
And then they traveled, and then doll chest, and then traveled, and doll chest,
Those.
chest.
Well, I was intending to like hedge spin a little for Millie, but I only got 2 successes. So actually, you know what? Fuck her. Wait, hold on. I forgot. I just talked about my fucking hedge sense. I forgot I had it again.
Comic book writers be like,
Okay, 5 successes. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna hedge spin. I'm gonna give Millie +3 equipment bonus to her next roll. As Caroline flies past you, Millie, the remaining paint from her broom seems to float down as it makes a road appearing in front of you as it paints down onto the grass.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry.
She flies off on her broom.
I'm sorry.
please, Tail, it'd be so funny.
You don't eat much, do you, Arthur? As Caroline just flies up next to you.
I do.
No, I mean eat, like glamour. I don't think I've seen you harvest emotions once on this trip.
He shakes his head. Not
No.
particularly.
Wait, it has to be something like that.
What, you squeamish about it or something? It's not like it does any kind of damage to the person.
He shakes his head.
Get a +4, Millie.
You
Yes,
already,
get a +4.
yeah, I believe this is for the next one though, because you already rolled one, right?
Yeah,
See, I don't really.
it's okay though. I have more of them.
You lucky scamp. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, no, you would have. If you had failed that, you would have fried.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Caroline. I'm sorry.
Don't mention it. Seriously, don't mention it. It's annoying.
Yeah, like you're all making it through, and Millie was dragging behind, and you guys just narrowly saw like the ground start to like give way from behind her heel. She was seconds away. I'll get you one day.
But yeah, as Arthur looks over to you, as he's like, well, I don't really interact with many people on the trails. And it helps the fact that I don't really spend too much glamour.
I suppose that's fair enough.
I guess you could say I'm very fuel efficient.
More like fuel negligent. You barely seem to do anything related to our powers.
I bend the environment to my whims, I suppose.
What's the point of a... Well, I was trying to say dozen horsepower engine, but I suppose you have exactly 1 horsepower. Anyway,
He just sort of looks at you like he doesn't really get it.
what's the point of all our power if we don't use it?
I don't know about you, but I never really wanted much of this.
I don't think anyone wants this. She gestures to both of you, both of them.
If I need to use it, I'll use it.
Will that matter if you don't know how?
I've As he just stares at you from behind the goggles.
I'm trying to say is that you look pretty useless, and I'm offering help.
He just sort of turns back to look at you from behind the goggles again. Useless, you say. Now you figure that.
Well, you're a pretty good fighter, a good rider, a good shot, perhaps. But, I mean, look around us. We're talking conceptual realms here. It's a psychoactive realm that works on everyone's individual perceptions mixing together into one very messy cauldron. And I'd say it's a pretty big advantage if you know how to stir that cauldron in just the right way. You're a reality warper. Why don't you warp a little reality? It doesn't need to be big, but it's useful here and there.
You're talking about hedge spinning.
I am, amidst other things. To be honest, hedge spinning's sort of the bottom of the barrel. I mean, for many changelings, it's complicated and talented and all that, but, well, you can see her sort of puff out her chest a little, so the smug look crosses her face. For a hedge sorceress like me, it's kind of just a stepping stone. But yes, I am talking about hedge spinning. Plus contracts, oaths, pledges, but those aren't really as important. It takes an art. It is a true art form to be able to twist your mind in just the right way that you convince the reality around you to change how you perceive it. It's like lucid dreaming, working on your own internal dream logic to make the world be convinced that you are giving and taking. And the give and take is very important. And I think having 2 reality warpers on this team would be giving us a lot greater chance at killing whatever it is a true Fae itself thought they couldn't handle. I'm looking out for our own survival right now.
I suppose.
You'd be surprised how many tricks we have stored away. As she returns her attention back towards the road.
You guys.
Nothing else, you're about to see a very proper demonstration of what one can be capable of with that kind of power. That's all from Caroline.
So sure enough, the fog of the Seattle hedge and the trees start to part away as you are once again within Jasmine's humble abode. Jasmine, you also notice that a bit of your fruits have grown in. 7 of them.
Cool.
As you guys enter, you see the repurposed samurai that Jasmine fixed up in your first encounter, as it's kind of like mindlessly cleaning and like sweeping away at the porch. As you see the Jasmine security system, the mechanical flying eyeballs do rounds around the premises. As you also notice someone sitting on the porch. Jasmine, you already know who this is, but for the rest of you, first time seeing it, it appears to be a decently average-looking man. He seems to have like a he seems to be wearing like a steel plate armor, like a chest plate, like a steel chest plate over his chest, over like standard shirt and pants, with a cloak wrapped around him. He seems to have a machete at his side, seemingly mimicking like that of a sword. And most glaringly is most glaringly interesting about him is the fact that he's kind of semi-transparent. Has anyone, I guess specifically Arthur and Caroline, you may roll intelligence plus occult to see if you know what he is.
Does
Millie
my
can-
specialization of Fey magic apply?
Absolutely.
Do they have to?
I mean, hold on. Because if I remember correctly, you did dramatic fail for you to recognize what he is.
But no, but
5 successes.
they've seen him. They've seen what he is before.
Oh yeah. Anyway, Caroline succeeded as well, but yeah, you guys just tell immediately. Yeah, he's Edge Ghost. Millie, you don't know what this guy is. He kind of looks like a spirit, but you know there's no essence here, so that'd be a shit ass place for a spirit to be.
It would be quite a shitty size or spirit to me. This guy's weird.
As he waves, hey, I've been waiting. Mind if you let me in? I can't really go in on my own.
Huh?
Is he? I kind of, I mean, like, I would let myself in, but I can't without being invited.
Oh,
I mean, I've already invited you in. You haven't even tried to go in yourself, have you?
No, I forgot and scared to do that. To be honest.
I mean, you could go in. We kind of had a whole thing, like my home's your home, that type of deal.
And so he just like opens the door and kind of just sticks his hand in. Okay, all right, we're good.
Or maybe it only worked right there because I technically just invited you right then. It might not work again. Maybe you should wait outside for longer.
If a hedge ghost could sweat drop, he would.
Alright, what do you want?
As it just coughs up. Well, part of our deal.
Hello? What the fuck? Oh shit.
The Minecraft movie has got to his fucking internet.
Minecraft Steve got to my internet router.
He's mining your fiber optic cables as we
Oh
speak.
god.
Delicious.
Yummy. Hello? Oh no, did it happen again? Oh my god, it happened again. He's mining my fucking cables.
I am mining
Rat,
cables and shit.
I am in fucking.
And I'm a
Okay.
fucking miner.
It's a bit of a description, but because it's from the book. But I pulled a new description out of my ass, and I kind of like it. I like this design better.
Oh, the old Rosewood revolver.
Yes. Oh, I would have never guessed.
I really would do that. Yeah, so you should have reflexively, but you know.
You can draw it reflexively.
Oh yeah. No quick draw required.
I'm in fucking Minecraft.
Yes, I know this one.
Caroline looks at it and she blinks. Well, that's fucking useless.
Arthur looks at it and gives a low whistle. That's a mighty fine iron you got there.
It's not iron.
A nice piece of wood that can only hold one bullet.
It's rosewood. See?
I get that. I'm saying the colloquial term.
It's perfect for you. It's the token, so you don't have to do the catch. You just pay glamour.
Yeah, it's like I've just been putting energy in. I was saying I didn't. You don't have to go into it.
Or just get a normal revolver. Surely Jasmine or I could make something better than this.
No.
That reminds me. I have been looking for a revolver.
Well,
Lizzie sort of glanced over to Jasmine before he goes back. So, what was our order of business here, anyways?
I have a bargain to uphold.
This is like a Shadowrun thing. You have to roll an extra die before your attack goes through.
Oh, I know that
Sure.
one.
I always loved that one.
Shadowrun?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
fucking love that system. One of the things I miss most here in the Hedge.
I think the rating's pretty trash.
Oh yeah.
New lore. I'm a Shadowrun player.
Oh my god. No wonder you're stinky.
Shit, you're right.
You smell?
No wonder I'm
Yes,
so
we
weird.
we all actually smell, guys. Pack it up.
Really?
We all smell.
You smell what?
Charlie just like looked at you. He just.
Oh, I hated that limit. I heard that you sucking that shit down. I heard you sucking that snot down when you did that bit. Oh, Lemon.
Really?
That must have sucked for you, though.
Millie, I would. If I fucking could, I'd strike you with lightning for that, Millie.
You could just. The hedge lightning's weird, man. It curved.
Hey, hedge spinning can happen at any time. The hedge can hedge spin itself whenever it wants.
You know what? You're right. Give me 1 second.
In case you want rules, hedge has 8 dice to hedge spin itself.
Don't give him the rules for a joke.
Millie, take
If nothing else, I'm fastidious.
It's like Millie just like breathes a little bit too hard as you guys didn't even like notice it appear, but she fucking like breathes in a little bit too hard as she breathes in the beetle. As it just fucking just take 5 bashing. You're a werewolf, so it doesn't matter.
Damn, what was in that fucking beetle?
Thumbtacks.
You guys, like, you see her like just sneeze out the beetle as you see like it is spiky.
Gross.
As it flies away. Take 2 more bashing.
I have to do work on this.
You think you can improve it?
Well, of course I can improve it.
Changing its underlying nature, though, now that would be a certain... That requires a bit more of a gentle touch than just making the parts different.
Huh?
You can change the revolver all you want, but its very nature as a token is inbuilt into its symbolism.
I mean, yeah. I was just gonna stick another chamber and a revolver cylinder on it, so it's a normal revolver.
There's
Yeah, I was
more
gonna say,
to
at what
that than
point?
just
At what
that.
point does it become the token of Theseus? If we replace all the parts, is it still a token?
Yes.
No, there's other symbolism that can be called upon here. Gambling, chance, quick draw. No, this can work.
Those are keys, silly.
With every word, you just see Jasmine like go straight faced, look away uninterested, frown.
Do you have no respect for the magical symbolism of this place?
Symbolism.
And who cares what a part is made of if it doesn't match the psychoactive reactions of the hedge? It doesn't matter how good your metal is if it doesn't symbolize anything.
I know authors who use symbolism and they're cowards.
I don't care about any of that. You can have it. You can have it if you're gonna make it all boring.
Boring? I think you're the boring one using nothing but basic materials.
It's not basic materials, it is science and creative application.
Oh, creative. Oh, sure, a big word. One that doesn't seem to be applying much right now.
Charlie's just kind of just standing there awkwardly. Like he was about to say something, but then this conversation happened, so he doesn't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The rover's uninteresting now. He made it boring.
Oh. Just kind of you just see like his ephemera just kind of like darken a little bit. And it's like, oh.
My fault. You're too ignorant about what it could be.
I know what it could be, but now I have to rethink it. Because you're being mean. Now go fix my house!
Fine. And she turns to Arthur and Millie. All right, you two, ditch digging duty.
He looks.
Jasmine, you said you had shovels, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't need it. That'll give you a second.
I need a ditch around your entire property. Everything you believe you own.
Give me a second. I'm gonna make something.
Hey, why are we taking a touch?
No, he's just kind of standing
It's
there.
magic.
Why are we doing that?
I made a bargain with Jasmine. Right now I'm upholding my end of the bargain.
By digging a ditch?
Yes, by digging a ditch.
On Jasmine's property?
Yes, on Jasmine's property. Explicitly tracing the property line. Actually, I have another idea. Arthur, you have a container on you, right?
Depends on what you need. The answer may or may not be yes.
I need you to go to a nearby body of water and get me a large amount of it.
He holds up a canteen on it from his saddlebag.
Your Vault 13 canteen.
She smiles. You know, there's plenty of ways you could get the water down here. Put that thinking boy cap on.
As he puts the canteen back in his saddlebags, as he
If you want, I could go with you.
waves you off. Alright, nobody. Let's keep going.
Yeah, just nobody just kind of snorts. It's totally just been standing there in the porch, just waiting, waiting. Like, oh, I had more to say.
Yeah, not important.
But one more second, we got ourselves sidetracked. You know how it is.
Always the Leo.
Nice to meet you, Charlie. I'm just gonna say that I found that revolver in like a very. You know about those automatons, right?
Sorta.
Yeah, I found like a large concentration of like the gold ones. Like the spot where I was like filled with them for some reason.
Sounds
They seem to be like, yeah, they seem to be coming from like the right like a specific direction. I thought I just thought you ought to know.
Wait, hold on, really?
Yeah, it was like, 'cause, you know, like out here, there's some like some are a bit more green, some are a bit more cold. This area had like a lot of cold ones, and even as I got closer and they started getting more numerous, it was getting a lot snowier.
Okay, that might actually be a little useful.
I suppose I could, since that it's a Jasmine, I could help. I could point you guys to it.
Yeah, sure, in a little bit. She sort of dismissively waves him off as she turns her attention back to whatever task she's been currently is focusing on.
Kind of lowers his head like, all right. He just kind of goes inside and really, where are you?
I'm talking with Charlie, I guess.
Yeah, he just kind of just stands awkwardly. It's like, so I guess you guys know Jasmine?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time he's meeting the rest of you.
Does she know you? She didn't really act like it.
Yeah, I sort of met her because I was running away from some of those things because they kind of sucked up another ghost while I was traveling with them. So it was really fucked up and scary.
No,
I did.
she didn't really seem to care about seeing you again.
Yeah, I mean, she's.
She made no inclination that she knew you. She's like,
I mean, she noticed I was here, but that's besides the point. Yeah, those things could suck up a ghost, and I'm one of those, so I kind of didn't want to do that. He just kind of just sits down. It feels like he wants to say more stuff, but he kind of knows no one really cares, so he's not gonna bother.
I'm still here.
Yeah. No, he can. No, that is just weird. That is weird to drop on you. He doesn't say anything.
My name is Millie.
Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah, I guess the names weren't really exchanged, aside from mine. He just kind of notices. Oh, you were right, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's gonna just scratch his chin a bit. Thanks for a moment. Is there something? Is there something clicks for him? Oh, right. Yeah, right. I think I was an avid reader. I remember reading a lot of stuff. As it seems like Millie, he kind of realized something that you have no context for. As for a moment, he kind of ripples for a moment, his ephemera, as he glows for a bit, as he remembers something. As for you, Millie, he kind of smells. He smells more. You're used to fighting spirits and being in the shadow, so you kind of have a semi-decent knowledge of whenever you sniff a spirit and they grow a bit stronger, they smell a bit more potent. You know, they smell a bit more spirity, I guess is the term. He definitely smells a bit stronger. He got stronger from this.
Strange.
Oh, thanks for that. I'm trying to I don't really remember much about myself, so you you helped me a lot from that. I guess I was into reading. That's kind of just why I've been, walking around and being chased by shit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, I'm done.
Thank God. As he just mutters, "Oh, thank God, I was out of things. I was out of things."
Finally.
Yeah, I have to make a whole thing, man.
As you guys hear whirring noises, as would you like to present it? Yes.
Is those really big stone? It looks like one of those really big stone carving drills. In a wieldable form. With sharp points. On and along the the drill bits. And what looks to be the fang of the Devourer's fang, within one of the points. And here.
That's what you decided to make it on?
Yeah, why?
She shrugs. Fair enough.
What?
Well, I wasn't sure what else to use it for, so why not?
Yeah, so why do you seem to have an opinion on it?
Just use your damn drill.
As she proceeds to use the drill to just fucking rip apart the ground. As thanks to the Devourer's fang, it just fucking, just tears it. Just tears it. Just tears it.
Yeah, just the ground just gives way immediately as it just tears right through it.
And now Arthur should hopefully be back with water soon, and we can fill up this ditch with a bunch of hedge water.
Like a moat?
Yes, like a moat.
A hedge moat?
After that, we're going to start filling with chicken seed.
Should I be rolling edge spinning right now?
Do you like it?
Yeah.
So you may.
I had a thing that I wanted Arthur to do. As he approaches the stream. It was a stream, right?
Yeah.
Adam, you have to refresh me on hedge spinning rules.
Happy to do so. That's why Caroline sent you out here.
As he rides over with the reins in his hand, as he sort of stops. Turns nobody around, so he's facing in the opposite direction of the stream. Reaches into his saddlebags as he pulls out a rope, as he quickly ties it into a lasso. As he sort of moves over to the side, pulls his leg over so he gets a better groove. As he starts to swing the lasso over his head, he's gonna try and lasso the stream and pull it behind him as he's gonna pull it with nobody towards the
falling up into the sky like that.
So how would I roll to lasso the stream and then pull it along with me?
This feels like a paradigm shift, right?
Let's see.
He's trying to grasp the flow so it flows wherever he drags it.
Actually, no. This would be a subtle shift because create a new localized terrain feature such as a bridge, tree, or swamp.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think if he was just teleporting the water over, it'd probably be more paradigm. But all right. Are you okay with me taking the reins on explaining hedge spinning, or do you want to do it?
You may explain.
Okay, so first, the question to ask is, are we in the thorns or a trod or somewhere in between?
We don't.
Or are we in just like a generic hedge that is neither thorn nor trod?
Yeah, I feel like we're in generic hedge.
Okay, so when hedge spinning, you take a mundane action that can have very non-mundane like consequences and parts of it, such as lassoing the river. And you have a dice pool penalty depending on where you are in the thorn, where you are just anywhere. It is easiest to hedge spin when you're in the thorns, but in no, it's actually easiest to hedge spin when you're in neither thorns nor anywhere else. It's hardest on a trod, but here it is just a -1.
Yeah, because trods are their entire purpose is to remain consistent.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you basically now you just make a normal lasso roll, and you'd have a -1 to your dice pool.
I'm assuming lasso is weaponry.
You use your lasso as helicopter blades to start flying up there.
Would this be athletics or a weaponry or what?
You convince me. What do you think it should be?
I suppose a dex plus weaponry, perhaps?
Say yes, that would count.
As he starts lassoing it over his head.
All right, and now you make the roll.
Four sucks.
All right, so you have generated enough successes to get what you need. So now you can choose, after you make a roll that you intend to hedge spin, like if you declare beforehand that you're hedge spinning and then make a roll, it does not cost anything to make the roll, but to solidify it and commit to hedge spinning, you spend 1 glamour. If you're doing a subtle shift, which is what this would be.
So I spend 1 glamour.
Yep. And then you may choose to allocate any of your successes in any combination to this roll. In this case, you are looking for the create a new localized terrain feature, which is worth 3 successes. So you would need to allocate at least 3 successes to this.
Yep, as he would, as he throws the lasso in, he's gonna make a terrain shift.
And then that is a successful hedge spinning.
You throw your lasso around as you think in your mind exactly what you want to do. As sure enough, when the lasso splashes into the water, you suddenly feel just like the catch of something like force as it like wraps around water, and it feels like you've wrangled like cows before. It feels so you feel like you're grabbing onto like the neck of something, but it's just like water. As you just like start to pull, as sure enough, the stream starts to move along with you.
Yeah, as he ties it around the pommel of his saddle, as then he and slaps on the reins as nobody takes off in a full sprint, just fucking dust behind him as he's pulling this along.
Yeah, it's from like a top-down view. You just like someone would just see like one of the cameras just sees like him wrap throw his lasso into the water and run away with nobody as it just starts like extending. The water just starts extending like a fuck.
I was imagining like a comical thing in those cartoons wherever they fucking like bend the river.
Yeah, because I'm visually imagining it as like fucking like how water physics work in Minecraft. Imagine Jason making an infinite water pool. Really, you fucked up the cobblestone generator. Alright, but yeah, as you lead away the water, And for the rest of you, you hear the sound of nobody.
There we go. About time.
Yeah, as you see him on the horizon, pulling the river with a lasso.
You guys could swear you hear like a gargle, like a whinny coming from the water.
As you hear, as he yanks on it a little bit to sort of change the direction a little bit from like move around a tree.
Into the moat there.
You have to speak louder than that.
Into the moat there.
As he's running by, he diverts it in there.
See, I told you could manage it.
As he's
Not
just
too
like
bad.
running all the way around and isn't listening to you. It's just the sound of rushing water.
She marks off a checkbox in her big book.
All right.
Now
Now,
he undoes the lasso and trots over. That's good enough for you.
absolutely perfect.
Anything else you need from me?
Nope. Our next step relies on Jasmine. Jasmine, fill this with chicken feed and a bunch of feathers.
Okay. She goes behind the building. And after a little bit, she comes back with a full bucket.
Just dump it into the river and stir it around a bit. Make sure it's evenly distributed around the house.
You see her stop as she was just about to pour it into the just pour the whole bucket into the into the river. Like immediately.
Don't worry, it's not a science. It's just sort of close enough. Make sure it just looks nice. Now, last but not least, Millie, do you have something sharp?
Do I have
Really?
what?
Do you have something sharp?
Sword.
So hard.
Caroline,
You really asked if I
we-
have something sharp? I have a fucking sword.
That's why she asked you.
What?
Caroline reaches up into her own her own dark blue hair, which, as always, is like very tangled and uneven and marred. As she seems to feel around it for before she pulls a few strands of it taut. A very thick amount of locks of it as she holds it taut.
cut this part off. Can you cut this part off for me?
It has already been cut.
Oh, all right.
It's like, but...
Oh,
Gain a willpower. You know, I don't care if it's in line with anything. Give yourself a fucking willpower for that.
Caroline holds her hand down as the strands are limp in her hand. I'll be damned. As Caroline sits down as she begins weaving her own hair into what appears to be a stylized pentagram. It is like a pentagram, almost like dream catcher. All right. And that is everything. As she goes over, as she hangs the pentagram onto a place upon Jasmine's house, as she steps back. Now then, who's ready to watch some real sorcery at work?
Gulp.
All right then. All the hecatombs are in place. It is ready to be fed. And now I just need to bring it all to life. As Caroline now needs to perform her rituals. Caroline is going to begin her hedge spinning. Caroline needs to get do a hedge spinning with 4 successes. Can the act of building all that, the act of like putting all that together count as her hedge spinning?
Very much so, because you guys took some time. But it took time until like Jasmine started just like speeding through the digging.
All right, so she needs to. Can I make that a wits plus occult roll?
Yes.
All right. She only got 2 successes. She's gonna need to do another one. There we go. 6 successes. She'll put the leftover ones into equipment bonus. So that's 2 glamour that cost her. And now, she needs to spend 2 more points of glamour to begin the ritual properly. Now she must roll wits plus occult plus word for each door to open it up. Wits plus occult plus word. I assume my Fey sorcery specialization applies here.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, 8 successes on one of those. As all the doors successfully open and Caroline gains the inspired condition. As she got an exceptional success on one of her sorcery rolls. As Caroline steps back, as she holds at her hands, as she begins chanting in a language that almost feels like static in your heads. Her eyes glowing brighter and brighter as the stars shine brightly. The water begins to ripple and change as it seems almost like all the food and the feathers mix together in the water as it all gets drained away down and down into the ground. As you all feel a rumbling under your feet. As abruptly Caroline switches to English. Now heed my call and arise. Serve the one who owns your property, so you may ferry her across these lands forevermore. Now, arise! As the ground cracks and shakes as rock and dust is flown all around, as the house rises up into the air. At first, it seems as though it was floating, but then as the dust clears, it seems the house has lifted itself up on 2 long chicken legs. As Caroline dusts her hands off, as the house jumps back and forth, each step shaking the ground. There we go. Bargain complete.
Ooh. Wow.
Jasmine, you may now mentally command this to move wherever you so wish. If you want it to move left, it'll move left. If you want it to bend down, it'll bend down. There's no control system for it, just think it and it'll do it.
Okay.
In addition, I've attached a few warding signatures to it. As long as all of us are inside it while traveling, only one of us needs to navigate through this place. Everyone else can simply relax. In mechanical terms, as long as we're all inside the chicken hut, only one person needs to perform hedge traversal, and it will apply for everyone.
The save time mechanic.
Yes.
Oh, and fair warning, this thing can't fight at all. It can run, move, and jump, but When it comes to actual combat, it's useless. I mean, unless you install some guns on it or something, but its will itself won't really... It's not... Its legend isn't to fight. The fairy tale just won't work that way.
Of course, I'm going to put guns on it.
Right then. Enjoy your new mobile house.
Okay. Thank you, Caroline.
You're welcome.
Okay, what did you want, Charlie?
Oh, so when I found the revolver, he just re-explains. Yeah, so I found Cliff's Notes version. I found this revolver in a place with a lot of the wintry and like cold types of automatons. And I noticed like as I got like closer to where they were coming from, it got snowier and snowier. I just thought you ought to know.
And where was that?
I can point you. I can lead you guys to it. So as he just looks at the giant chicken, the giant chicken legs of the house. I suppose we can take that.
It is quite fast.
All right. As you guys climb and start walking, you guys start like edge reversing. Have anything to say?
Caroline wants to talk to Arthur for a bit.
Yeah. Very good. This gives me time because I realize I forgot to type out a certain thing. This gives me time to type it out. So please converse.
As the chicken hut is running through the woods, Caroline will go over and she's going to... And she looks at Arthur as she's going to sit down on air. She snaps her fingers and a chair materializes under her.
He's still sitting on the back of nobody in the house.
So, how was it?
What do you mean?
Head spinning, I mean.
It was easy.
Good. Because I'm going to put you through your paces. First on the chopping block is... Well... You seem like you have at least some contract at your disposal, yes?
Yes.
Good. Then I'd like to link us. Metaphysically, I mean. Through dramaturgical symbolism. Don't worry, this isn't like a motley linking. We're not being linked for life or marked in the eyes of the word. But rather, we're going to be... I want to connect our symbolism so that we can momentarily take each other's place. In the sense of fulfilling loopholes in contracts. As a master of dramaturgy, something like that would be quite easy for me.
You see his like
You're head
bandana
traveling,
around his
by the way,
mouth
right?
and nose.
You are traveling again, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You see the bandana around his mouth and nose sort of shifts slightly, so you can probably tell his facial expression has changed.
In terms that you may be able to understand, when one of us activates a contract that benefits us, both of us would benefit.
I just don't like the concept of metaphysical linking.
It's harmless. Well, naturally, not at all. I could cause you grievous harm with it, but I won't. It means if one of us fulfills a loophole, then both of us will be able to benefit from it. And if one of us activates a contract that benefits us, then the other one benefits too. I just need something that symbolically represents you, that I could brandish and metaphysically take your place in the eyes of the word.
And what are the drawbacks to this?
To be honest? Well, The main drawback is that you're giving me an item of dramaturgical significance that I could potentially misuse to take your place, make deals in your name, shift consequences of my own deals onto you. So, the drawback is that you're taking a risk. You're gambling on me.
Am I going to get it back?
Are you going to get it back? Probably not. Potentially, it depends on what it is. I mean, it just needs to be something that represents you. If you just give it to me, then sure, I could potentially just give it back, but it can't just be some nonsense thing you have in your back pocket. It's something that actually is important, represents you. If it makes it easier, I could take something metaphysical using sorcery. Maybe a true love's first kiss, memory of a dusty old road.
Millie looks really excited.
To be honest, I don't care what it is, as long as it represents you satisfactory enough for the dramaturgy to take place.
I'm not keen to part with anything that represents me.
Well, that's the funny thing about this place. Nothing to be gained without losing something else. To be honest, this benefits you more than it benefits me. I happen to have a large amount of contracts that act as protective wards and boons to myself, and only myself. If I were to have a dramaturgical item of yours, then anytime I am protecting myself, I am protecting you as well. And considering how bad that Stitch Dragon beat you up, it seems like you really do need that protection. You're welcome, by the way, for saving your life from that.
Could you link other people?
I can link anyone who is a changeling, who knows contracts, and if I have a dramaturgical item signifying them. I don't need their permission or their consent, I just need to have the item.
And they gotta be a changeling.
To my knowledge, yes. It works based off contracts and proper connections. I mean, technically, I guess I could potentially use it for someone else, but it wouldn't work right. It needs to be a changeling. Too many variables if it's not.
As he pats nobody on the neck. Well, there goes that plan, buddy.
They're later, horse.
This is something that would only work between you and me.
I still don't like this idea.
You don't need to like it, you just need to do it. If you don't trust me, then you can at least trust my ability. Surely I've proven competent enough by now.
You are right. I don't really trust you.
Good, because I really don't trust any of you yet either. If you did trust me, to be honest, I'd think you were a fool.
I don't trust anybody.
Smart
I
man.
trust nobody. As he pats the horse. So you said you need something that represents me.
Yes. An item that is dramaturgically representative of you. Or potentially your icon, but I can't imagine you have your icon, and if you did, I'd be rather surprised if you're willing to give it up to someone else. The dramaturgical item of representation is much easier.
As he reaches in around his neck as he pulls out like a pendant or like a locket. As he holds it out to you.
Caroline holds out her hand, and she'll gently take it in her palm.
If it matters, I don't suppose it's what's in the locket.
I don't need to know why it's important, just that it is.
Yeah, what's in it is the important part.
Good to know. She looks at it for a moment, and you can see her fingers sort of fiddling with it for a moment before she seems to decide against opening it. And she keeps it closed and instead puts it around her neck.
Where did that done?
Now then, congratulations. Her smile is thin and razor sharp. You've officially signed yourself over to me.
You see
Oh.
his eyebrow twitch.
I promise to take very good care of your identity.
Twitches again.
As Caroline then returns to her book.
Anyone else have anything to say? You know what time it is.
Who will take the reins today?
It's plus the rain down and bad.
Choose your rider. The little helper is still just like turning on his little wheel.
I will do it
Alrighty.
It is your house, after all.
because me doing it means that I'm making things. I got 6 successes.
I don't even need this. Because Charlie was also gonna assist, which lowered your required successes anyways. I'm not even gonna fucking roll.
I got 6 successes. I'm making 5. I'm making 5 more AP rounds and 5 more battery rounds. Thank you very much.
I'm not even gonna bother. As the shack just starts walking, breezing through. As Charlie's just like pointing and making like directions, like, all right, if you just make a turn at the sword over here, avoid a giant screaming head, and right over there, as you guys almost immediately see like a snowstorm in the distance as you're slowly coming across like snow, and this would feel like a drastic change, and it does because you are heading a lot faster. But as similar to like your first encounter with as a group, where it suddenly looked like like a warm landscape, and then it just got hit by snow. You just see like gonna be like snowstorm just up here. Oh, I do believe. Yeah, as it's like taking up intensity. So you guys notice something in the distance. It seems like the shadow of a building. So it seems like a clear path on the trod. But you also notice things approach.
Seems we have company. Miss Caroline closes her book.
Seem to be approaching, and it seems like
Oh yeah, Adam, should I send you all my contracts?
If you want to, Caroline wouldn't like this. Caroline doesn't learn them from this, so it's only if you want me to know them. Caroline would have no innate knowledge of what you can do from this.
Okay, never mind.
Where's the my glasses go?
They've been swallowed by the void.
What kind of fucking question is that? Did you wear them?
I took them off for a second. Where are my glasses?
Shinkies.
Sweet.
Fuck!
Thank you, Fred.
Frazier. Anyways, what do we see again? Say it again.
you see like approaching figures. As it's a bit harder to tell like what they are because of just snow.
Do they see us?
Let's see. I'd say because you were making this like as you guys were traveling like mid travel. So I think this may be the my last hurrah before that thing applies, Mike. So from future,
but I make things in like turns time.
this is true. I guess I guess they have to roll perception for it to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Could have
planning.
been a genius. Now I'm this. It would have took me like 10 months to make what I just made.
Hey
Now-
man, like
Now it's a turn.
hey man, I never would have stopped you if you wanted to play a genius.
No, I understand that. This is, you know, like it would have made more sense. You know, would have been with proper rules. Nope, it's equipment mode. It's equipment building. It takes me a turn to make this.
It's three of
Rules
them.
of the-
Alright, so okay. So the dice pool is this, and then oh,
Uh-huh.
oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me see everyone.
Hey man, it's not that crazy. It's just a -5 to perception rolls.
Yeah. I'm more surprised that they're making these, honestly. This one has a chance to die. If this one passes, I don't know. Okay, that one did not pass, so you just step over that one. But the other two,
During the travel, you guys notice as Jasmine, it has. I'll just keep it simple. She's put a cloaking device all over the house now.
How the hell did you even manage?
yeah. The other two seem on your trail as they grab on as you see some like two things like grab onto like the chicken's legs, the chicken legs. As two of them somehow manage to pass their perception rolls.
I need to put a perception threshold on my camouflage now.
Seems you are being boarded.
Things are never easy for us, huh?
Jasmine opens up the door. Hey! Get off! We can talk first.
You are immediately met with a sword, slashing at you. As everyone roll initiative.
Get off my house.
This is your private domicile, and you will not be harassed.
Bitch.
Bitch. This should go.
I love
I
the
already-
Jasmine Pinkman.
I already intended this to be a quick fight, but I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. The tankiest one failed their perception roll, so this is gonna go a lot faster.
I feel like I'm playing Celica again.
Are these guys porch pirates?
Yeah, I'm also feeling like I'm playing Celica. But that's because I have a -5 to my dice roll. To my initiative, I mean.
Do you think we got a porch pirates?
Yeah, sure thing, Millie.
Okay. I thought it was quite.
It was pretty clever.
You're immediately slashed at, as you notice one of the figure skaters that you encountered before, right before Alice. But you also encounter a new thing, as it seems to be clad in a black cloak. As you hear the clanking of plate armor, as this seems to resemble some form of knight. As it kind of has the raging wolf armor from Elden Ring, specifically the helmet clad on it. As you guys can faintly make out the circular head, similar to the samurai, the one that had an open face, an open clear glass leading into mechanics. As this one seems to be more mechanical. As you also notice the giant ass greatsword that it has strapped onto its back.
I wonder when Millie's going to show up.
Oh, I thought I wrote it down already.
Millie's thinking about Minecraft.
Steve. I'm thinking about Steve and Nathaniel Yowie.
Holly, what is the status on the anti-werewolf? Charms.
Not looking good, boys. I'm gonna, I have the power to make the craftsman of Remnant a real thing in this universe.
Why don't you?
Not sure.
Who says he has them? We just might not have met him yet.
No, man. If this was end of Volume 8, Steve Sable, you guys would be cooked.
This is a very powerful initiative spread.
What a fucking initiative spread.
Bonanza is going to kick someone. Eeny, meeny, miny, Caroline.
How very dare you.
What's your defense?
It's 6, but I'm going to spend a willpower to make it 8.
Oh, it actually got a hit in. Let's see. 3 lethal, 1 AP.
Ow. That's too lethal.
Yeah, it kind of just like skates along, and it just like does like a twirl as it slashes at your chest.
Wait, no, I forgot. I got gel packs in my armor. That does no lethal. I'm fine.
I think
It staggers back, holding your chest. Ow. Jeez. Leave me alone for a second. I'm concentrating. She uselessly scolds the backup dancer.
Arthur.
My turn.
Yes.
Uh, yes, he's just gonna. Where are the positions of these guys right now?
They can be like clamored at the door. They haven't like end. No, they were at the door, and then the dancer just kind of skid along and is next to Caroline as a slash at her, but the warrior is still in front.
He runs over to the warrior as he runs up with nobody, spins around with a pull of the reins, and is gonna double fucking horse kick him in the fucking chest.
Up 7.
Counts up 7.
Yes.
One suck. Sucks to suck.
How much damage?
4 lethal and a knockdown.
We see. Does the lethal have to go through for knockdown to be activated?
Knockdown as a trait is complicated. So knockdown as a trait just means it's easier to apply the knockdown tilt with attacks. We're getting into tilt rules right now. the classic.
A success. It says it's an asterisk. A successful strike from the creature's kick/claw and inflicts the knockdown tilt.
Oh, this from nobody. Never mind. No, okay, I thought that was a weapon trait. Never mind.
No.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's the horse. It's the horse bullshit.
Yeah.
Phew. Remarkably much easier than the knockdown trait.
The thing that killed Beal whenever he fought Battle IQ Horse.
Yeah.
What a fucking insane pull you just did.
What do you mean insane pull? I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday.
That's
You got
You
really
watched
annoyed.
Beal died. I don't like you more.
Is this what happened to
You
Beal?
got really annoyed about it. Not really annoyed, but you just got a little annoyed at it.
I also remember fucking Johnny fought a version of Artoria, future Artoria, also got fucking horsed.
Horse.
He got kicked in the face
That
by
horse-
Lamprey.
That horse has fucking. You don't fuck with Lamre, man. She's kind of cracked.
Dude, Lamre versus nobody. I got my bets on nobody.
They both
Fuck,
took
no.
down.
Sorry, but that horse, the Lombre can't die, bro.
It's
I think nobody,
it
actually.
is true. Oh, they're both immortal.
They're both immortal. They are immortal.
Yeah.
So really, it comes down to who can kill
Sadly,
their rider first.
Sadly, bias tells me that Lombre's got it. Also, if the myth is telling me anything, there's a demon boar in her future.
Okay. Anyways, as fucking as nobody just like drop kicks the warrior as he gets knocked into the wall and falls over. However, it seems that he's not really that hurt. And now it's Millie.
It's me, it's Millie. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna. Invalids, water, my blood. Oh. I'm gonna strengthen for damage. That's that thing.
Alright, the warrior's turn. As it's like on the ground, it just kind of like grabs at some like loose bits of like scrap metal, as it just jams it into a as it just jams it into its face. Primal Glory. As it does that, as it seems to get as it seems to get more than as it's gonna. Hey, Millie. Millie!
Millie's not here.
She's a fated strike yet again.
No, for reasons that I cannot say. I really want to target Millie for this exact thing.
Silver.
Straight through the heart.
While we're doing that, Jasmine, Caroline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot the dancer.
Mm-hmm. The dancer. Yeah, this one does not have defense against firearms.
I'm gonna shoot the dancer with my Winchester ionizer.
I should probably give future versions defense because it's 3 of you use guns, but this is a quick fight, so I don't really care.
Nope. Not happening. Nuh-uh. Not gonna happen.
How much?
It's 3 successes or 8 lethal. I do believe aggravated.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Speeded. So that is. And you almost one-shot it.
And it will take 2 lethal on the turn after it is hit with the weapon.
On Caroline's turn, so in Caroline's turn, it just fucking collapses and combusts.
As yeah, that's fight resilience and everything, but yeah, Caroline's gonna. I'm gonna. Oh, that's a new guy. Up to peak. Let me look at him. That's way more important. I'd like to spend a willpower on this. She's really invested in it.
Mm-hmm.
8 successes. What does that Winter Warrior have to say?
I have copy and pasted. So you know what? I'll give descriptions to the players. Who wants to read this?
I'll take it. I did peer into him after all. Marching with frozen ferocity, these Winter's sharp troops pack powerful strikes with their weaponry. They also possess the concerning ability to inflict debilitating hexes upon their foes, almost like the ferocity of a blizzard given form. However, their ferocious attitude is also their undoing. They are some of the least strategic automatons, and are far more likely to throw their whole weight into attacks, leaving them wide open to be reduced to puddles. Caroline does say that out loud in universe. She rattles that off.
These guys, these guys, pretty hard, but they're very stupid.
Does this fulfill Caroline's needle of Staller?
You may.
May I invest a glamour into my broom?
You may.
I will do so. That was my turn.
I also realized something funny. Because you gain a +2 to attack a prone target with melee, right?
I believe so.
Don't you also get a penalty if it's ranged?
If you're not point blank, I believe.
Really?
She's gone.
God damn it.
Gone. Stole him.
You know what? I'm doing this roll anyway. She's going to take it on her turn. Like, I'm looking into her sheet right now. God fucking damn it. I had a disencounter for a fucking reason, god damn it.
Oh, also, did I fulfill my virtue or my needle of Staller earlier when I was doing any of the house stuff or talking with Arthur?
I don't think yet with talk with Arthur because you were fucking educating this man.
Can I invest another glamour into my broom?
Go ahead.
Nice.
Her stamina and this.
God, I love doing hedge bullshit.
What was this? David is a contested roll, Billy!
Really?
This is fucking important for you!
Really? Really?
Well, certainly gonna win this too, is the funny thing.
It struck me through this session that I got this giant jug of water to be able to sort of like sip on whenever I, I'm doing the voice, I get to do that. And I realized that if I just have a thing of water in front of me, I'm just gonna keep drinking it whether I think I need to or not.
You trust me?
Thank you.
Yes, Arthur, take your turn because Millie isn't fucking here.
At least I'm not drinking, Brian.
What the fuck?
I'm shaking my head right now. Okay, Arthur, it's your turn.
My turn?
Yeah, okay, just take it, alright?
Just take
I wanna
it.
move this fucking final. This is so sad.
Give me 1 second.
Maybe we'll find another Winter Warrior. Don't worry. You can harass Millie another day, I'm sure.
These things are cool, but we just be kicking their asses. She'll get her plot later, I suppose.
Cody, fun fact I wanted to mention to you, Cody. That thing Caroline was talking about the oh hey, that dramaturgy shit. Caroline bought it for 5 experience, and the whole time I was thinking, man, it would honestly be really fucking funny if Arthur just didn't agree to use it. It would be so fucking funny.
It's like, no.
Yeah, because originally I was gonna give you his bandana that he keeps over his face to hide his fucking orcish tusks and shit. And then just other kid is just I need these back, but temporarily. And then just yeah, you might not get this back. And he's like, so I gave you that instead.
Yeah. Millie, or not Millie, fucking Caroline bought a dramaturgist upgrade, the fucking dramaturgist tree to hey, I can use one of those contracts. Man, it'd be genuinely fucking hilarious if Arthur just said, "Go fuck you. You're an asshole. Don't talk to me."
Arthur's going with the flow attitude.
I need to double check something.
Caroline does not make herself easy to get along with.
She's certainly an uphill battle. It is.
We'll look on the bright side. She's better than a D2R girl.
Yeah.
As
Oh my!
Really?
Oh my stamina now!
What? Why?
Stamina.
I only have 2 dice for stamina, no.
Yes.
I got 1 suck.
You fail. Think as the warrior grips at the ground as it stares directly at you. Take blinded in both eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, as your eyes are just darkened, but strangely you feel something like shimmering in your pocket, and it will become apparent on your next turn. Now, Arthur, you can take your turn.
all right, as to make things a little interesting, as I'm going to reflexive action, use the Fey Cunning contract. As he looks at the Winter Warrior in front of him that he had previously attacked, as he hovers his hand, he hovers his hand over his holstered sawn-off shotgun. I challenge you to a duel, just like it's high noon. This is gonna use the loophole of Fey Cunning to challenge him to a duel.
And you were thirsty to use that. All right.
We don't have to do that thing. Since, he's not a firearms guy. But... basically, I retain defense against firearms and surprise attacks. If I dodge, I can redirect attacks to like other people that I want to get hit. And then because I am an ogre, I damage mundane weapons and strike me by my stamina.
And after you use it, Arthur, you see a burst of autumn leaves swirl around Caroline. Oh, fancy. As Caroline's going to use understudy, and I'm going to activate that one too.
As
Our contract, comrade.
as an instant action, he steps off of nobody as he begins to like walk around in like a half circle as he has his hand on his like hovering over his shotgun as he's sizing up the Winter Warrior.
He's still on the ground. A funny part. Really, you can take your turn. Oh yeah. As your turn, as you are blinded, but you feel something in your pocket, where the locket was. Seems to grow like colder and colder. As it seems like reflexively you can do something with it.
I hold it.
Yeah, as you like hold onto it reflexively, as you feel like the innate urge to put it on.
Okay.
As when you do, the blinded tilt immediately ends. Well, yeah, it immediately ends for you. And, however, you gain this. Let me just modify this. As you immediately feel like you're drowning. And that was your reflexive action.
Well, that's not very subtle.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Well, I'm a werewolf, so bashing is okay for now.
Yes. I mainly just made this fight to introduce that. No, so you just hear like Millie just start to gargle.
Is he dying?
I'm gonna cut the guy out blinding me.
You have a +2 to this because he is prone. Defensive 7.
I strengthen for damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, 3 hits. So that is 8 lethal.
Good.
Just stab down.
Just like smack down into it. As you can like cut it up a little bit.
That's my turn.
On its turn, he's gonna stand up. And I believe that's his instant action. Let me see what else he has. Yeah, that's all he has. Jasmine.
He's on the ground, ain't he?
He just stood up.
First age. In the shadows, first link. One stood. I'm gonna shoot him.
Fair enough. And he does not have defense against firearms yet.
Pussy. Roll the damn dice. Here we go. That'll be 3 successes again, 8 lethal. Next turn he takes 2 and it's 2 AP.
So that's deliver another shot to him.
Yes. Fire him. Yes.
As this one seems to be a bit more resistant to the heat than the dancer.
How many shots did Autofire use in Chronicles again?
There's 3 for short burst, 10 for medium burst, and I think however many. Oh, what was it?
30 for long burst?
Was it 3, 5, 10?
That sounds like Shadowrun numbers. No, it's 3, 10, 20.
I see.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna long burst on on the guy on the window warrior.
Yeah. Right.
All right, time to dunk on him. 5 successes, which is a good old 8 lethal. No armor piercing.
Five. Okay. As he takes the shot remarkably well. Arthur.
As he's going to, as he has his hand over, as he reflexive quick drop, gonna shoot him.
And just fucking shot into his chest. Roll it.
Damn, I rolled like shit.
No way, you rolled like shit on these for real?
One suck. For 5 lethal. This is also the battery round, though. Where are these jazz rounds? So batteries. That's 5 lethal, 6 bashing. Oh, I completely forgot the plus 3 equivalent was for that. Never mind. So, alright, whatever. Yeah. 5 lethal, 6 bashing.
And he staggers back. Look at this, look at this. This is what I get for not setting up health boxes. There we go. Okay. Melee.
Yes, man.
Thank you.
What?
2 bashing.
What?
2 bashing.
Too bad, man.
Defensive 6 if you attack. If you just got shot in the chest.
Stab, 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 stab.
One hit, stab.
How much damage?
6 lethal.
You know, I'm getting flashbacks of the first encounter. Where you guys kept jumping the fucking samurai. And he just refused to die for some reason. Similar vibes. He's like, he's getting jumps. Okay. As accepting your duel, Arthur. He's gonna do it. He's gonna all-out attack. What's your defense?
My defense is 7.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is either
What
really
the-
good or really bad for me. He got 9 successes.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, 3 successes. Okay, we're good. So you're taking Arthur. You're taking 7 lethal.
Any AP?
No.
How long is changing healing times?
Same as human.
Yeah, same as normal unless you have the
Arcadian metabolism.
yeah, arcane metabolism. Which Clarissa had, by the way, Caroline. Clarissa had it.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the soldier.
How you looking, Arthur?
I'm not doing great by any means. I got 2 away from full lethal.
Yeah, it's like, damn. Just like, damn, she wasn't lying. He hit hard. Alright, Jasmine,
Yes.
your turn.
Mm,
Yeah, as the warrior just fucking clangs.
hmm. I'm just gonna fucking shoot him again. I think.
Go for
I'm just gonna shoot him in the head and kill him.
Shoot
Shoot him again, man. 9 lethal. 2 AP.
Alright, so let's do this. Six. That. As it makes like that final slash against Arthur's chest, as like fucking Indiana Jones, Jasmine just pulls up the Winchester and just blasts it apart as it just clangs, apart in scrap metal.
Get off my property.
Alright. Did I seriously just fucking do that? Okay, no, I did not delete the theme from it.
Are you serious right now, bro?
I would have cried. Alright. But yeah, you guys seem just like ahead of you seems to be. Yeah, there just seems to be a dark silhouette of a building up ahead. Yeah. This is about as close as I got before I got chased off.
Does it look like it belongs in the hedge?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, Macard soldiers are guarding it, so that's a good sign.
I pull out binoculars and look through.
Perception?
Do I get a bonus from the binoculars?
Yes. I'd say it's a plus. It would be a plus. Wait, hold on. Is this an invention?
No, I pulled out binoculars from my pockets.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be like a +3 and then -2, so it rounds up to a to a +1 because it is quite snowy.
The binos. Jesus. For what purpose? 6 successes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm just sending a quick little map update to show where you guys are. So yeah, that new little house to the right on that little like corner. As you got 6 successes.
That is true.
Yeah. So you look as you see through like the snow, and it definitely looks like it looks like a very large estate-like manor. In a different style to like the rabbit manor, but still very much like, very fancy sort of thing. And because you've gotten exceptional, you take notice of something. You can't really tell what it is because it seems to be like shadowed with all like the mist and the snow, but you definitely see the silhouette of something prowling around as the perimeter is like surrounded by a gate, as you see something like prowling around inside like the what would I guess be like the lawn area, as it were. Something
Hmm.
very, very big. As oh, okay, not that big. Maybe. Hold on. Let me check the size chart. Let me check the size chart. Yeah, around 15 feet tall.
Got a big thing over there on that lawn. It's like a mansion. So many mansions around here.
It seems to move in almost like a spider-like fashion.
The mansion itself is moving.
No, the like the silhouette thing that Jasmine spotted moves like that. The mansion remains in place as the windows seem to be very darkened.
Well, I guess that's where we're off to. Good a space as any.
Mm-hmm.
I could get one more better. Could get one of those battery runs.
I think you're probably stocked up on a good couple of them. Easier than trading them back and forth all the time.
You wanna give me some more, Mike? Maybe
What'd you say?
maybe some more battery rounds, maybe, please.
Take some, bro. I don't care. Take some. Take some, man. How much you using?
I was just gonna get 5, so I could get a full reload whenever I blast everything out of this one.
Speaking of full reload, I'm gonna
You're gonna blast what?
Blasted fucking bullets and shit, cause
Because
I'm
I'm
in
in the
fucking
fucking head.
headshot.
My
Caroline's
name
gonna
is
pull
fucking Arthur.
a vial of blue oil out of one of her pockets as she seems to like shove it into the bristles of the broom as she drains out all the blue oil into the broom, and then puts the vial back in her pocket.
Hmm. So, how much do you have right now?
Like, ammo wise.
Like you've only used one, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
currently I have 5 loaded in the gun. I have 5 in my bag. I have 12 mundane shells that he already had, and then 1 AP round.
Okay, I'm gonna. You know, man, fuck it. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this bit. I think I'm gonna ignore this bit. You guys are in track of your own ammo. I know Caroline has 1 of AP round and 1 battery round. Just tell me when you
Yeah.
use a gas round, and I'll update this.
I keep track of my own ammo.
Yeah, but I know for the group. Hey man, take the fucking rounds, bro. Take the rounds you need.
I'm gonna take how many APs do you have?
15 total.
I'm gonna take 4.
Yeah, you already had 4.
I
Well,
have
no,
4.
it's whatever you find you 4.
I'm gonna take 4, so I have a total of 5.
Caroline does, as everyone's sorting their ammo, Caroline does like a half like smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes to Millie. How does it feel to be free of all this?
Yeah, that feels alright. Yeah, I think it'd be silly to be a werewolf who uses a gun. I feel like that's like not really taking care of our maximum potential.
It would be rather strange to see.
It'd be especially weird if you were also like a stealth like species of werewolf and had a lot of like stealth gifts, but you had a really big gun.
But don't you guys have like strong hearing? Like when firing a gun, like be like really bad for your ears.
Nah, magic.
Caroline
This-
holds up a
everyone
finger like
knows that
a.
everyone knows that the enhanced hearing of a werewolf is for plot reasons only.
That's right.
Caroline holds up her hand like she looks exactly like the fucking actually emoji. Well, and a Roth, after a couple years, is able to adjust to any kind of life around them. That's why those in the city are able to, after a few years, grow used to tuning out their hearing and only applying it when needed. But because of that, those in the city often have slightly lesser hearing than those in a more wild area, as it's more dampened.
Boring. I've got the fucking TV remote on with booze in my
Boring.
hand.
That's it. That's important supernatural information.
I want to go to that mansion now.
Yeah, we should go check it out. All right. Can you at least have the house sit down? I don't want to make a jump down there.
Okay. You don't want to use the parachute?
Do you have parachutes?
I have everything.
And no, I don't want to use a parachute when the ground is a chicken squat away.
I mean, I guess. I'm sure you've never been skydiving before.
No, I have not been skydiving before, and I don't intend to.
Does,
We should give it a shot. Unless you're afraid of
does
heights.
getting your chicken legs on your house count as like a housewarming celebration occasion?
I think so.
If it is, then I've already given my gift. The gift was the chicken legs, in case that wasn't clear.
I didn't prepare. I can write you a haiku.
The house squats down. It's okay. I don't need any high cues.
Caroline's gonna hop off the house. Fair warning, you can command it mentally from literally anywhere in the hedge, but you have no special range on knowing exactly where it is. Well, outside of any potential tracking beacons you already put here. We could always find our way back through the proper hedge navigation, but it can sometimes be a pain. So just don't forget where you parked, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The chicken house
Hmm.
squats down low.
We are in
Key.
the Seattle hedge.
Be going for it.
It
It
is
is snowing
snowing
on
on
my-
Mount Fuji.
Like, Charlie looks like he's about to walk with you, and then he kind of remembers. Oh, right, I can't enter. If that place is owned by someone, I can't enter it.
Why do you work on vampire rules?
You've got a real shitty band, don't you?
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Sure seems like it.
He also kind of like taps his chest for a moment as he thinks, I think I just gained another one.
Ha. Really? Did you get
Yeah,
stronger or weaker? What the hell happened to you?
well, I felt stronger after I talked with hers, but then I also immediately felt a second, some two more things sprout up in me.
Okay, well, you keep over here and keep the bench warm.
Guess I'll and stand guard and with just gestures to the sweeping samurai as I've dubbed them.
A sweeping samurai.
And he still has his like weapon, but like he's basically idle right now, so he's just sweeping.
Or maybe you could adventure the area around, find something cool.
Yeah, I suppose I can do that.
Okay, just keep yourself safe and don't get yourself into more trouble I'll have to bail you out of.
Not. I realized, like, damn. Because I thought to myself, like, oh yeah, maybe Charlie can accompany them, or they could leave him behind. And I remember, oh yeah, his band. Oops, I forgot. I forgot.
Well, what
Call
if you
my ass.
just ignored it? It's just a little bit of ag.
He very much like being alive. Or dead, or it depends.
Well, ghosts are a construct. You're not actually real.
What?
Technically, you're not even a ghost.
'Cause you- hmm.
All right, we're going to the mansion now.
Bye.
Bye, Charlie.
All right, later. The samurai cannot fucking speak, but I have the fucking distinct mental image of that one SpongeBob scene. It's like, hey pal, you just blowing from stupid town.
My mom asked if I did the dishes, and I told her the Sweeping Samurai, and she knew they were washed.
Imagine being a fucking uh, a construct in Makog's army. You just get fucking demoted to janitor. Okay, but yeah, you just as you slowly like approach the manor, as the snow seems to like pick up more and more until you finally get like close enough until you're like at the gate, and then it just sort of stops. The snow stops. It is still like you still have like a constant like Resident Evil like no not Resident Evil, a Silent Hill fog, but it is remarkably still, almost like the eye
The
of a
render
storm.
distance in here still really low.
As you see like the gate, like the iron gate, as it has like the you know how fancy manors are. They have like the family logo or something like on top of it,
It's called the
or like
Family
on
Crest.
the family crest as it were. Where the family crest would be is this symbol.
I know because I have the High Tower Family Crest memorized.
Oh, hey, ain't that Macog symbol?
Why are you monster?
I think so.
I think only Jasmine would know about that.
Does it have a symbol?
Oh yeah, it's like a gear with eye. It's like an eyeball, but it's like a gear. That's kind of like the whole thing. So this place is under control of Macog, I think. I've done some pretty large-scale terrorism in my days, so I think I may know what to do with this.
You what?
Are we just gonna brush past that?
Can we talk about that? That might be good for a story.
We'll talk about the terrorism later.
I will be wanted in 13 countries. No, Jasmine, war cry. I am gonna commit various unforgivable war crimes. I will
My
be wanted in every country.
my romance with a terrorist.
I'm
You,
not sure if that would sell horribly or sell like hotcakes.
It's all really good, I think.
I'll buy a copy.
Millie, are you self-published or do you have like a publisher or an agent?
I have a publisher because I have a deadline.
Yeah, so you it's like as you guys like ponder whether or not it would sell well or sell badly. Somewhere in somewhere in modern Seattle, you feel like an agent, like a writing agent, have fucking heart palpitations.
It's heart palpitations from all the money they're gonna make.
It's a confused sort of heart palpitations. I can't tell if it's good or bad.
What was the thing in the courtyard?
Uh, and from what you could tell, it was like a moving silhouette, but you can't really see it now. As is moving in a spider-like fashion.
Okay, so if we really want to, I can locate the kind of areas around here that are points of interest, and then we could set up some explosives, blow the whole place down blow the whole place down through its foundation, and it'll all crumble down slowly but surely.
Should we explore
Or
before we explode the place?
yeah, I was gonna ask if we wanted to do that.
As much as I do want to see the rampant destruction and explosions, maybe we should indeed save it till after we've gotten the information we need out of this place.
Okay.
Which means we need a way in. I mean, there's always the front door, I suppose.
Hmm.
I'm not exactly good at stealth.
No, wait, give me a second. Give me but a second.
Oh, what would nothing to do in this situation?
I don't know what a random 20-ish year old boy would do, if anything.
He's 23. Is he 23?
Okay. I think so.
Did I
I think he's
memorize
like
that
I
right?
think he's
So this is a year before current Seattle. So whatever.
let me
Sorry,
open
Tara.
Nate's sheet.
However old Nate is
I've
right
done
now.
I've done my best to memorize the Daniel facts.
Let's see. No, not Yuko, not you, Sable. There we go. Nathaniel Hightower.
Hey, she's dead. Get her out of here.
He's 22. He's 22 during Seattle, so he'd be 21 during
Oh, no.
this.
How old are you? How old are you?
We're not talking about that.
No, and
Are you 30 or something?
We're not talking about that.
It's fine. He's an adult. He's legally an adult.
You don't ask women that you don't ask ladies their age,
No,
or
no,
else
no,
we'll
no,
get a death
no.
rage on you.
No, it's Nathaniel Hightower with a fucking t-shirt that said older women like me.
Older women.
hold on, I'm just going. I don't. The funny thing is, I don't think
It's
he.
morally okay to be thirsty about me. I'm entirely the legal adult.
I think the funniest part is
It's like your vibe, though. It feels like you're like a 30-year-old, like 40.
It's my trauma. Don't worry about it.
Like, oh my god, you have trauma.
I think the funniest part is I don't know Millie's age because it's not in her sheet.
I understand your trauma.
You know, I genuinely could never even begin to guess your age. With an Arath, you could be 16 or 30 or 72. You could genuinely be any of those.
Well, I'm a
I'm
published
18.
author. You're 18?
Wait, hold on. What was that?
I'm 18.
You're 18.
Yep.
And you committed lots of terrorism before 18?
I didn't say lots. I just said I did.
God.
Also, you don't know what kind of terrorism, like large scale or anything. It's not like I caused 9/11 or anything.
What kind of fucking other terrorism is there? Like,
For Millie and Caroline, she also wouldn't be born in 9/11 because she's 18 and it's 2021.
Hey man, head shenanigans are crazy.
You don't know how long I've been in here.
where did you even come from? Like, when?
Oh, just a nice little place.
I asked when.
A nice little place.
I, for the record, am from 1998, if it matters.
Oh, you're an old head.
I'm 26.
Oh, you're so old.
You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.
You're almost 10 years older than me.
Older women are okay.
I'm 30.
Well, at least two of us know our age. Well,
I
I mean,
come from the year 1870. Wait, no, 1870. Yeah, that's right.
Look, all that matters is that.
What's
All
your
that
opinion
matters-
on women's suffrage?
wait, Caroline wouldn't say 1998. She'd say she was from 2015. 1998 was when she was born.
Look. All I have to say on there is he looks over to the building. Okay, I'm done. He stands up.
You know what? At least it's a merciful break from this conversation.
What's your opinion on women's suffrage, Arthur?
It's a weird question.
Well, I think as a woman, I'm suffering from this conversation right now.
I mean, I've known some female gunslingers in my time.
Oh,
I think as a woman,
Aw, as if she,
Disappointed.
she wanted to be like, they should be in the kitchen.
yes,
She wanted that shit.
yes, she
Oh,
He goes,
every
no,
session really gets worse.
No. You do see like the goggles just go like, wait, what? Huh? What do you mean?
Caroline also does a double take.
But you have to have some uncomfortable conversations with Millie at some point.
I think as a woman, I know exactly where to go to get in here.
You know, let's follow that. Let's follow that topic of conversation, not whatever that was.
As you see
it's
her
like
looking.
it's what Sancho said. She wants to be put in her place.
I'm looking through binoculars at the building.
All right, what's our way in, Jasmine?
Storyteller, if you may.
Hmm?
What is my best option?
It seems. It seems like there is like an escape route. However, it seems to be one way. So looking at like this place up and down, it seems like the front door is in fact the best option.
We're going to the front.
Well, at least it was easy.
Jasmine walks ahead.
Caroline readies her broom and will follow behind.
Disappointedly go on.
Fucking- Millie, why are you the way you are? Yeah, so you all walk in.
I
As
wish
you,
I could be a 50s housewife and live with Nathaniel.
yeah, as you guys feel an odd sense of dread as you walk in closer. And normally, I would have you roll perception. However, Jasmine, you see it immediately. There's something above you. And by above you, I mean like, you, like on the side.
Oh, over there. There's something over there. It was actually designed not too long ago, I think.
Well, actually, you would know this. This is an this manor is old. It's very old. Easily in the triple, easily at least over 100. Like over 100 at minimum.
Yeah, I know exactly how old it is.
Uh, okay, hold on. I need to bring up the fucking so many fucking years ago. No. Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm doing math. I'm doing math.
What are you doing math for?
It's around 100.
How many traps there are gonna be around here?
It is around 100 around 130 years old.
You didn't. It's okay, buddy. You didn't have to. You didn't have to give me the exact year. I just know. Jasmine would know the exact year.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I didn't done the math now. But yeah, as you guys look up, and you lock eyes with something, as standing on like the edge of the on like the side of the building, staring like directly at you guys. You first notice its size. It is massive, like easily for you, Millie. You would know it's the size of like a Garu.
Oh.
As it stares at you, as you notice it's it really has a face that resembles a kabuki mask, specifically
Mhm.
like a feline kabuki mask. As your eyes kind of move to like its body, it has two sets of arms that are sort of like spidery that seem to like jitter almost. As along the length of its body, it seems to sport samurai-like plate armor, and most interestingly of all, is it sports no legs. Its body is like ends at its waist, and it's like a flat top.
Uh, does it look like it sees us?
Yes, it is looking directly at you.
Caroline wants to reach up as she clutches the Arthur's pen around her chest tightly to establish the dramaturgical connection.
And also, Caroline, as you guys walk in, you feel you are in a hollow right now.
This is a hollow.
Oh, was it?
A space usually owned by a changeling. It's a protected place. Somewhere that it's difficult for people to get in, to find their way around, and often has strong defenses. It's something that's a bit more solid in the ever-changing locations of the hedge.
Hmm.
Remember the rabbit manor back there? That was also another type of hollow. A lot kinder of a one than this one is, though.
It is as it's staring at you, and Jasmine, you would notice though, it's staring slightly like 3 steps ahead of you, as it is still. Unless, are you guys gonna move any closer?
I'm gonna toss a wrench over there.
As you toss it, would you like to roll for it, or do you just toss it?
I'm just tossing a wrench over where it's looking.
Yeah. Or it just as you like toss it, as it like rips a chunk of the roof and chucks something at the wrench. As you guys notice, it chucks it at immense speed, as the wrench is almost just immediately obliterated the moment it crosses that spot.
Ooh. New addition. Quite an interesting defense mechanism.
So this is what we gotta get past, huh?
Probably.
Caroline wants to peek at it.
Seems like we're gonna need to either break it or
Well,
this
we are pretty good at breaking things.
Make your roll, and I'd say it's not really trying to obscure itself in any way. So yeah, just make your roll, Caroline.
Damn, only one suck.
And this is a very strong thing. Very, very both strong and dexterous. It doesn't seem. It seems incomplete. Almost like a prototype. And you would also know its name.
Hmm.
Or I suppose designation, since it's more of an it.
And does this fulfill my needle of scholar?
Yes.
Can I put a glamour into my broom?
You
Snowdrop. An incomplete. She furrows her brow as her eyes are shining very brightly in the darkness. Prototype? An unfinished project, perhaps? It's not finished, that's for sure. This isn't what it's supposed to be. It's weakened, I think, but still strong, dexterous, able to move more than something should at that size. Powerful for sure. She finally shakes her head as she shuts her eyes, the beaming light of the stars being obscured for a moment. It's too fuzzy, I couldn't get a clear picture.
Sorry, there's a lot of dust.
Well, I think we may as well just go through, right? I mean, we could spend hours planning, thinking around it, but at the end of the day, we may as well just bulldoze right through it.
You think I can move from there?
Maybe. If it can, it certainly isn't willing to approach us. It doesn't seem to have any form of locomotion, and it's almost kind of embedded into the ground.
Arthur looks over to Nobody as he pats him on the snout and whispers something to him as Nobody's gonna wait outside.
Nobody just nods and does so.
Blow the charges up, nobody.
Also, that.
Set the charges by the door. It's so funny because he could legitimately say that if he had them, and then nobody would go and do it because he's smart enough.
Caroline's gonna take. She's gonna rummage around through her pockets. She pulls out one of those bills she got from the shop. As she puts it into her bag, and then she pulls out a few items. As she pulls out what appears to be a couple coins, as well as 2 vials of water. One of which she cracks open as she's going to down it. And I'd like to activate Thistle's Rebuke.
Go ahead.
Arthur, you can also now activate Thistle's Rebuke.
What is this?
It gives you 2 armor.
Well, I got 2 armor now.
As thorns sprout all over Caroline's clothes and then also erupt all over Arthur's.
Is it like the same look, or does it fit like his
It fits your aesthetic.
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of like like stone barbs coming out of like the sandy flesh.
Okay. And you get 2 general armor, and if anyone does a melee attack on you, then they take 1 point of lethal damage. And if you get grappled, the grappler takes 2 points of lethal damage per turn.
Alright, y'all for you.
Well, as Caroline adjusts her hat, in the name of knowledge, she's gonna walk forward.
Okay, be careful.
Wait, should I go first?
As you just hear an immediate, the lion-esque roar. As everyone, roll for initiative.
I can move.
Damn, I'm really fucking feeling like I'm really feeling lights out right now.
Um. Oh, huzzah. I am in this building. I too am in this building.
No way.
It's for Jasmine. It's your turn.
Shoot with the fucking Winchester.
Now, I forget to inform you. He has defense against firearms.
Wow.
My God.
How much?
9.
Isn't this guy a mobile on a fucking roof?
Maybe he spins really fast.
I did not say he was immobile. I simply said he was perched on the roof.
Well, I mean, from what it seemed like he had no ways of moving. It seemed like that his front half was affixed to
It
the
is.
wall. So therefore, if he can move it, it's not affixed. One would say.
It's more
Well,
like
perhaps it's reaffixable.
it's more just like he has.
Yeah, I didn't ask though. One success on one dice.
All right.
Damn.
6 lethal. Next turn, you take 2 lethal. And it's 2 AP. Yes.
All right.
How would he take that?
Let me see. 2 AP, you said?
Yes.
Pretty well. Like, you embed into it, and it burns, and it hurts. Or quote unquote hurts. But he still seems pretty fine.
With 9 defense, I'm gonna have to do it.
Alright, now it's Snowdnup's turn. As taking the shot, it immediately, with its all 4 of its arms, it just lifts itself up and leaps down in front of you guys. As Jasmine, now that you think to yourself and how it was moving, in like a spidery motion, it's like, yeah, this thing was just like crawling on its arms. And Jasmine, it's gonna grab you. What's your
Okay.
thought?
Don't get grabbed.
I'm gonna get grabbed.
Don't though.
I'm sorry to say, I'm gonna get grabbed. My defense is 5.
Defensive play?
Yes. If he gets an exceptional, then I might have to do something about it.
Don't get grabbed.
I'm gonna get grabbed.
No, stop.
It's time to be grappled.
Okay, you're lucky. You're lucky he only got 2 sucks.
Now you're lucky he only got 2 sucks. he got an exceptional, I was gonna do something about it.
Yeah, I mean, you go before him anyway, so... Wait, so for the whole thing, like, of when someone, like, grabs you and you have, like, a turn, does it apply... Did it apply this time, or...?
No, it's for cases where the person that initiates the grab is first.
Okay.
Initiative.
Then yeah, you just see as it just yoinks Jasmine. Arthur, I told you not to get grabbed.
As he draws his cavalry saber, as this is an instant. Hold on a second. All right, as he doesn't do that. As an instant action, he is going to use elemental weapon. As I spend 2 glamour. As he holds his hand up, as like a bunch of sand and earth like spurns into like a little twister as it forms into a lance that he holds. I need to roll presence plus survival plus word. I got 4 sucks. What that allows me to do is apply successes. Sure. Come on, book. I hate it when it does this. Kind, which play kind any of the following: +1 weapon modifier per success spent, or decrease the initiative penalty per 1 success spent, or range. All right. Just grab I guess spear. Okay. Before I'm going to decrease the initiative penalty by 2 to 0 it out, and then increase the weapon rating by 2. As he holds out a lance or a spear made out of sand and earth. As whenever he moves it, it seems to slightly drop a couple of grains of sand, as that's his instant action.
Next up, meeting.
Oh, this thing has got me quite tight, huh? Oh, geez.
You,
How's it go?
you doing okay up there? You certainly don't seem too bothered.
No, it's just a little. It's just a little thing.
You just hear like Jasmine, because you're up close to it, you just hear like a cat's hissing.
What are you trying to say to me?
Yeah, melee.
Millie?
Dog, it's your turn.
I'm thinking.
What is this weapon modifier? Does that mean the...
Damage.
Okay, then actually, instead of giving it +2 weapon rating, it's a +2 damage.
How is Jasmine being grappled?
With its hands.
Hands.
Is it like multiple hands?
Yes.
Damn.
Jasmine, I'm
sorry, I can't say no.
No, it's okay. Oh, I've never been too great at the grappling stuff.
I'll do what I can to mitigate it. Or at least make it pay.
I'll stab him. I'll stab him for you, Jasmine, okay?
since it gained it.
Do I have to re-up my influence?
So it should have. Yep, its defense is back up to 9.
Do I have to re-up my influence?
I said not.
Okay.
Defense of 9.
Defensive 8, actually.
Did Arthur attack it?
Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah.
6 dice. One suck.
How much damage?
6 lethal.
As you just like slash at it, as it just you make a little dent in it, but you just dink off. It feels like you barely did anything. Caroline.
Right then. First, as she walks forward, she holds up one of those bills. As she flicks her finger, as the ring on her finger flicks open, and the sharp needle pierces her skin as blood drips down to the center of the dollar. And where it does, the dollar catches alight into a burst of flames. You must learn that all things have a price, even blood. As she tosses the dollar bill outward, as it burns up in the wind, and everyone, you see that same symbol that was on the bill become just emblazoned upon your chests. Whenever Snowdrop damages one of the team, they immediately take 1 lethal, ignoring armor. As Caroline is going to reflexively activate Blood Dead. And then, just give me 1 set to remove that dramaturgical item from my inventory. Then, she holds up her hand. And now, let's do something about that armor. You see, there's so many tales of the strongest of armors, but when you don't really know how it works... I mean... She shakes her head sadly. If you didn't build it yourself, can you even say you really own it? I'd like to spend 2 glamour and use Beggar Knight. What is this thing's composure?
We sure 1.
Alright, so I roll manipulation plus academics plus word minus 1. That. Okay, so that's 7 dice. Yeah, so that's 7 dice for me. I'm gonna roll my 7 dice. Oh, I was 0 hits, really? I don't know. Nope, I rolled 1 dice by accident. 7 dice. 3 successes.
For the remainder of the scene, Snowdrop gains no equipment bonus, damage bonus, or armor rating from any piece of equipment that he did not physically craft himself. And any failure he has with it becomes an automatic dramatic failure.
I see. So yeah, as you perform this, as I recall last time you used it, it was described as like the enemy's armor just shattered immediately.
Yeah, it just cracks and shatters appear all over the armor as it just crumples. Like a Dark Souls fucking armor and weapon breaking, it just explodes outward.
Yeah, as it explodes outward, as you realize, not really much of it broke off. Certainly, an amount of armor was broken off, but
Looks like some of it made itself. Interesting. And that was Caroline's turn.
or rather, it's safer to assume that some of it is just its natural cover.
Mm-hmm. I've made an opening for you. Don't waste it.
Thank you.
Jasmine, it's time to contest.
No.
No?
No, not right now.
Okay. 7 sucks.
Is Jasmine choosing to just take her turn, or
Yes.
in that case, then Snowdrop would not roll her grappling until Jasmine finishes her turn. Because it would just be Jasmine. I believe that's how it is.
Well, I mean, yeah, it would happen at the same time. It's just whatever I do happens first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see here.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Mm. Mm. Ugh.
Alright. Okay.
This is also an instant action, I think. Boo. Is Jasmine just trying to get out? Oh man. This might not be a job for me.
Yeah. You guys kind of watch in horror as Snowdrop just with 2 of its arms lifts her up, slams her into the ground. Take a Jasmine, and then she just chucks him up. He chucks her up into the air, grabs her again, and chucks her at one of you. I'm gonna chuck you at Caroline.
You know, I probably should have saw that one coming. Snowdrop does take 1 lethal for damaging Jasmine.
Yep.
I'd take 4 lethal because I have 4 armor.
Caroline has 6 defense. And I'm going to spend a willpower to up that to 8.
Yeah, unless he has special stats, the damage rating for using me is the lower of stamina plus, or this lower of stamina or size.
That's The funny part is that it has a special thing for distance, but not for damage. So yeah, what's the lower, Jasmine?
2.
Then that's a 4 lethal. As
Um,
Jasmine goes flying towards you. As,
Caroline's comically knocked over like a bowling pin. But no damage is done to her, as her armor blocks it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow! Ugh!
yeah,
Ow!
as no, Jasmine is like chucked at you at like your top half, so you get fucking you do like a fucking spin as Jasmine goes flying above you, and like it's like and she like lands like slightly behind the gate.
Caroline rubs her head as she pushes herself up.
As Jasmine slowly gets up from behind, Jasmine just kind of looks over you. That Millie, stay focused on the fight. Stay focused on the fight. We may have fallen in a provocative way.
Where's my fucking hat?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Ah, that's good. He's real focused.
I would have expected some comment by now, but I'll take a blessing where we can have it.
That means that isn't all she is. Just most of it.
Jasmine looks back up.
Although, I'm not sure if I can handle this. I mean, I
What?
can, but... I may have to call for some help.
Some backup.
Yeah,
Do we have a backup?
I do. I have
Right.
loads of backup.
I also have
I don't have any backup, but I think I'm enough.
Okay. Well, just give me a couple seconds.
Right. Draw its attention. Alright, Arthur, take your shot.
as he holds the spear as he stabs it forward.
Front of 9.
There you go, Arthur. I'm proud of you.
Defense of 9.
9.
Again?
9.
Yeah, I fucking miss.
Is it
This
both?
is a dramatic failure. Actually, this is a chance die.
You know what? Dramatic failure. You said it's a dramatic failure? You said it will.
Dramatic failure.
As the spear goes flying towards Snowdrop, it backhands it. It does like the fucking Radagon like backhand as the spear goes as the spear goes like flying upwards, and then it grabs it midair.
God. No, don't make reckless comments like that. Not in the hedge, Caroline.
Like you just feel a fucking rumbling as you said, "Swear to God." What? Millie.
It's me, Millie. What's the situation?
It is Arthur threw one of his sand spears at it. He got a dramatic failure, so it now has a sand spear.
But Caroline destroyed its armor, so it's much more vulnerable than before. And yeah, that's the current lot of it.
It has been fucking tossed at Caroline.
By the way, heads up, guys. I am after that couple maneuvers back there. I'm real fucking tired. I don't have much in the tank, so you're not gonna get much head spinning out of me right now.
Don't worry, just give me a couple minutes. Or not minutes, seconds. Just like a couple seconds.
We'll see.
And I'll be able to handle it lickety-split.
So should I also give you
Oh,
a couple
not me,
seconds, or
but,
should
you
I?
know.
Should I
Just keep trying to kill it.
Okay.
We'll make ourselves the biggest threat.
Defensive 9.
Defensive 8, because Arthur did attack it.
I'm gonna read my jutsu. Not much. I'll just attack. 3 hits. 8 lethal. As I just. Eight lethal yank. Just smack the fucking bot.
Yes, you start creating like larger dens. Still in bashing territory though. Caroline.
As Caroline hefts her broom up with one hand as she points it towards Snowdrop. All right then, big boy. Come and get me. 7 defense.
Yeah.
I'm going to auto fire and spend willpower on this. Only 3 successes. So that is 6 lethal.
Fire. Magical blast towards it.
Like a downpour barrage of magic just rains down upon it.
So it is looking quite not quite, but it's like it's reached full bashing one legal.
Mm-hmm. That's all for Caroline's turn.
Just mean. Jasmine.
Damn, he's kind of going out like a bitch, man. You need to step up your game. I don't even know if I need to do this.
Well, perhaps there's going to be many of them to come, and that's why this one's easy.
The mini boss introduction.
It is in fact a mini boss.
Don't tell us that.
What's okay? Yeah, you did not need to tell us that. Okay, I'm doing the thing now. Get a little bit of... with a little bit of that. I will spend willpower on it. So I can get an exceptional. I think that's that. Alright, Yank, I got an exceptional. Huzzah. Thank goodness for willpower. Ah, man, you've really been working out, Jasmine. Things have really been working out.
Working out at the library.
I
Just
think
working out in
so.
general, yes.
No, I think I actually am just, like, generally working out.
I watch.
Alright, you guys kind of look. You guys, if you're paying attention to Jasmine, you just kind of see her fucking like kind of mess around with a couple of like knobs along the knot cyber arm. As you see electricity kind of like spark around her.
Oh my god, did you make Fulminous?
Hey man, give it a second.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Alright, snow job. He's going to toss the spear at... Yeah, I'm gonna toss it at Caroline.
You're quite not the fan of me, are you? Gonna spend willpower, 8 defense.
Two hits for 6 lethal.
Any armor piercing?
Arthur did not give it the armor piercing.
As that is just barely absorbed by the armor.
Yeah, I physically can't give it armor piercing through the ability.
As I regret to inform you, that was reflexive. The throw was reflexive. Millie, look out. What's your defense level?
What?
What's your defense?
Ah! I wasn't paying attention. What's eat the vents? I'm a werewolf. I have defense against firearms.
I suppose it really would be too much to ask for it to try and grab the 2 people made out of thorns.
Yeah, it's gonna all out this.
What are you all outing for, man?
Because it wants to grab her. 8 sucks.
Dog.
What should I do here?
Dude, if you got 8 sucks, I don't think you need a +2 dice pool, homie.
Let's see. I don't want to do this. Oh, this is barely taken by your armor, right?
Hmm?
You said that previous attack was barely taken by your armor?
The spear?
Yes.
Yeah, I have 6 armor and it did 6 lethal.
My job is gonna immediately end this go. Actually, melee attack. He's tossing melee at you.
Oh, you really hate me, huh? 7 defense.
Wait. I know what to do. Tactical shifting.
Oh my god.
I'm just the visceral image of that gif of Jotaro throwing Iggy.
Just tactically shift down into a smaller dog. Size
That might
4.
yeah, hold on. I think that might actually just.
Well, what's your stamina?
That was damage its stamina, isn't it?
Oh, it's the lower of stamina and size.
Okay, in that case. I'm like, haha!
Tactically shifted.
Tactical shifting.
Metal Wolf solid tactical shifting action.
Yeah, tactical. So just chucks you. What's your lower of your stamina or size?
Size 4. In wolf form, Udhan. just tosses Millie, she just turns into Iggy.
Caroline, a fucking dog flies at you, doing a
What the heck? Yeah.
Millie, when you hit Caroline, it does 2 lethal to you. Snowdrop takes 2 separate instances of 1 lethal ignoring armor due to damaging both Millie and Caroline.
This is so fucking silly.
Jeez. Get off my face!
She's a bit stuck to you because of your spikes.
Caroline gets up and she holds onto the dog and Millie and pulls her off. She holds her there for a moment looking at her. Huh. Never really seen one up close. She seems to get distracted for a moment before she shakes her head. Time for that later. Then she drops Millie back down to the ground.
It's your turn, and also, funnily enough, Snowdrop working all that attack in order to grab Billy, so.
I don't know why he did. He got 8 successes on it. It seemed like he
Didn't
had
you do all
plenty
that,
of,
bro?
it sounded like he had plenty of dice to go around.
Just imagine Caroline held on to Billy like this.
Yeah, basically.
Stop fighting. Stop fighting.
He has no defense, Arthur.
Alright. Quick draw, 3-round burst. Holy shit! I have 13 successes on 13 dice.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Is it all finally coming up, Cody?
Is it going up?
I don't know, dog.
I got
That's 17 lethal, 6 bashing.
Hold on.
This is a 3-round burst, so I don't know what else that does.
Yeah, man, I don't even need to do. I don't even need to do anything for real.
3-round burst just is a +1 dice pool.
Oh well, I didn't apply that, so I'm just gonna shoot 1 bullet then.
How much bashing you said?
6 bashing because of the bullet, and then 17 lethal.
As you fucking unleash that shot, as you, you know the fucking Elden Ring stagger noise when a boss staggers. You just hear as Snowdrop just fucking rears back as Arthur has blown a fucking chunk of its face off. As its
face off.
Yeah, as it is sparking. As you dealt a lot of fucking damage to it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
It's Millie.
I love Dog Millie.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad. Oh god, oh god, oh god. It's your turn, dog.
Can I pet that dog?
The dog
Can I pet
the
that
dog grows a
dog?
disgusting human arm with a sword on it.
I don't want to pet that dog.
Thank you, Quicksilver Flash. I could have just shifted back. I could have just shifted back, but I'll just grow an arm.
Ew.
My dexterity's better this way, weirdly enough.
New method of fighting unlocked?
Maybe. What's his defense?
No.
No, poor fool. I'll attack the matchup. Seven hits.
How much do you get?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This 12 lethal is there's like a safe like spin move over the top of it.
And it's looking really close.
Right then. As Caroline hefts up her gun, her broom, I guess.
She woofs at you to finish.
Let's finish this. I'm gonna just unleash a downpour of magic. 7 successes for 10 lethal.
I'm not even gonna bother looking. Dead.
As just an absolute downpour of magic, it explodes from the broom as it rains down upon upon Snowdrop. That is satisfying.
Yeah. It just completely shatters. Its limbs and a head are just separated.
She shakes her broom a few times as it seems the strands of it at the end had caught fire. Caroline looks around to see if anything else had come by from the commotion.
Like no.
All right. Looks like it's time to move in deeper. Now that we've got the door greeter out of the way. You can stand up now. You don't need to stay as a dog. Is it that comfortable?
She tries to hop up on you.
Caroline's almost so baffled that she can't. She doesn't stop it. She just wasn't expecting it. It's very uncomfortable. She's still made of thorns.
Nah, bro, it's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's an immensely uncomfortable 2 lethal per turn experience. Is it really worth it?
She's regenerating. It's fine.
It's lethal.
You could regenerate that.
With the cost of essence, yes, but
Yeah.
you are not that
Caroline rolls her eyes as she's going to manually disable Thistle's rebuke. Stop bleeding all over my robes as she's going to shake and like push Millie off.
I guess not.
It did seem like you were charging up something big over there.
Yeah, just pulling a little back up.
Maybe they'll be useful later in.
Probably.
So, anyone notice anything else? You sniff away in, Mutt?
Millie's gonna sniff.
Are you sniffing for anything in particular?
I don't know. Just sniff for whatever.
It certainly smells like a house.
Yeah.
I suppose, actually, I'll give it. You just like sniff the air, like just like around here. It is remarkably clean. Like, to give context, like you are familiar with like how air kind of like changes when there are like animals or people around. You live in Seattle after all, so you know how like dense it smells with all the different people's scents like uh intermixing. But like when you're in nature or in a park or somewhere much more like empty, the scent kind of changes. And it definitely feels like on the lower end of the spectrum in terms of scents. Like things, like very few things have passed by here. Not not zero, but few.
I don't speak dog.
Oh, wait. Want to say it again? What'd you describe it to be, Hank?
It's oh yeah, it feels like no one has been here, or not. Sorry, it feels like very few things have been here because the scent feels different than like what. It it feels like because Millie has been around the city, she knows that like in a dense city, like a lot of people and animal scents like mixed together. This feels like there are very few scents like intermixing.
He's saying that there's not a lot of things going on here. Her nose isn't picking up very many scents coming together.
You make a Dottie translator or something?
There is no fucking way you actually know what she's saying.
I am
Millie nods.
going.
Millie nods.
What the fuck?
It's gotta be some weird ass universal translator invention. What the hell?
Yeah, there's no way.
I guess we'll add that to the list of your unusual talents.
What do you mean, my list of unusual talents? Like you said, it's a translator.
Jasmine, the dog nuzzles up on your leg.
Oh. Are you just exploiting the fact that you're now cute, lovable for more attention?
I don't know how cute and lovable something with a human arm growing out of its back can be.
I think it's interesting.
That I can't deny.
Jasmine places her on her shoulder. He quickly takes her off. Because at the end of the day, you are still size 4.
Yeah. I'm not Gem.
You're not a size 3 wolf.
Before we have to endure petting Millie any further, can we please get out of here?
Okay. Which direction would you like to go?
Probably the front door if I had to guess.
We'll go in the front, down the hall.
You wouldn't happen to have a universal door knocker to go along with a universal translator, would you?
He holds up a gun.
It's a pretty good door knocker, yeah.
I'm gonna use 2 charges of the vial to heal myself. because it recharges at the end of the chapter.
So yeah, and the session's happening, so now's a
I
good
should
time to use it.
probably heal as well.
How much did you need?
What's this? Is the head spinning vial?
Yes.
Mm, well, I'm 2 away from full lethal, but I'm chill.
What do you mean you're chill?
I have armor.
So you're not gonna heal yourself?
I could, but I don't know. You said you used how much?
2.
2?
Out of
Well, I
4.
guess I'll use the other 2.
Okay. You need to
It's
heal 8 lethal? Or 6 lethal, I mean?
that's about what I have.
Okay.
That's actually exactly what I have. 6 lethal.
Okay.
Caroline thinks about her pretty much empty glamour reserves. She lets out a very long and deep sigh.
You could.
You're doing it for survival. You're doing it for survival. And she's going to turn around and she's going to walk over to Dog Millie. She's going to kneel down. She holds out her hands with both hands. She holds either side of Millie's dog head and scritches behind her ears. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
You know, the funny part is there are multiple ways you can gain glamour, but
I'm economical. This is a
Millie's
renewable resource.
Millie's just a piggy bank. She's so emotional.
This is a renewable resource. I will not draw upon my finite resources when I have a renewable resource right here.
the lamprey remains unused for another day.
She's quick, she's easy, and she's free.
We don't have anything to
Please
stab.
don't say those things about Millie. Please don't say those words about a human woman.
You're not human.
Fucking never before seen.
Fucking
The fucking emotions never fucking before seen. Just do it.
Arthur looks off to the side as if he's looking, as if he's gonna look at nobody. Like, are you seeing this shit? But he realizes he left him at the door. She's like,
Can I make this a manipulation plus subterfuge roll?
Arthur, you look over to where
No.
nobody is. You see Jasmine in the place.
By the long face, Jasmine.
She points to herself.
shuts up thumb over to those guys. Like, did you see this guy?
2
What kind of-
successes. Caroline gets back 2 glamour.
Yeah, what kind of role was it, Caroline?
Manipulation plus subterfuge.
I would not
She's
say
doing it.
I would not say it's something this animal can.
Okay, Animal Ken. All right. I don't got one of those. Because I would say subterfuge. She's doing it to blatantly manipulate Millie's emotions.
Yeah, but I don't know. So using
Animal Ken.
yeah, I'd say
Okay.
because you're using an animal taming tactic specifically to do this.
In that case, I'm going to spend willpower on this so I
I'm
can.
not even human.
There's 2 hits either way.
Yeah, okay. I just want to dehumanize Millie a little bit more. She deserves it.
I'm sure she enjoys it.
I do enjoy it, thank you.
Okay.
All that for 2. The things I do for 2 glamour.
She's very satisfied.
I think I fucking had to adopt a cognition hazard philosophy here. I might have to want to kill you guys.
Caroline stands up and immediately looks at her hands with disgust as she wipes them off on her dress.
But Millie looks so happy.
She puts it harder.
She's such a dumb-looking dog.
There is a certain. I imagine there is a certain joy and just she's one of those ugly cute dogs. It's just
Yeah.
looks so bad that it wraps back around to be adorable.
This is the dumbest
The
looking dog
Garibaldi
you've
of
ever
dogs.
seen.
Do you guys know the elf comic, the elf and human comic?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That fucking did you know the one where it's that dumbass dog with his beady eyes and the long ass tongue sticking out? That's what I
Yeah.
imagine Millie has.
Don't
Lily
get
won't
used to
ruin it for you and won't turn back into a human for a while.
it.
Please. Please get us away from this.
Caroline's gonna go. Caroline's gonna go into the front door.
Let's go.
Hey,
It's a very interesting time. I'm not sure I'm liking it too much.
Lily gives you like the smug looking dog look.
Dog, like Arthur's gonna wake up one day and just fucking like look around like the camp that we're at, like we set up camp or whatever, and you're gonna see you as fucking Smile Dog, like sitting in the darkness or whatever, and I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Quick draw, attack!
I will be shoot melee one day, actually.
It's not gonna work.
I know, but her pain will make me happy. All right, as you guys walk in, as the pressure sort of builds and builds, and after a moment, as you're met with warmth. As you walk into the front door, and you're met with the interior of an empty manor. And in the room you are in, seems to be a room with a large like stairwell. One with like the first half like going upwards and the other one going downwards. They seem to be boarded up. And towards like the center of the room, there seems to be an old piano, and despite its age, it seems to be in prime condition. Because I think we're how are we looking on time? Since it's 2:07 on my end.
I'm very sleepy.
We're such in finished time.
Yeah.
So you have any thoughts before?
Nope.
Wow. I mean,
You made a
Hedge
mess.
Adventures 1.
Next time, the manor. Ooh,
Resident Evil.
Jibbing
One.
into evil.
Resident Evil 1.
this beat procession completion.
Wow.
do you want tomorrow or what? Or
Hey, yeah, I'll take tomorrow. I'll sacrifice my Toko screen time. For only this week, though.
I'm sorry, I just really have to see Jack Black.
It was a worthy sacrifice.
Dude, imagine if the fucking Evangelion guy, like the Tenacious D Evangelion guy, did a fucking Minecraft Jack Black Tenacious D. Beat the position competition.
I wonder what happened to Ink. It seemed like he made a little thing. Made a little bit.
Archer.
I think he's been lost to the Aether.
He said Arthur.
Oh.
Arthur,
Yes.
ride another day. You're underwater.
Not a word.
All I heard was a
very
bunch
lovely
of-
goddamn.
Yeah, I heard I heard a very gurgly and like underwatery god fucking damn it. Yank.
Testing.
Yeah, better.
There we go.
Say it one
Right
more
on the day.
time.
Testing.
That's pretty
Say
cool.
it again, but slower.
Testing.
Faster.
Testing.
Okay, one more time for good measure.
Johnny test.
Hell yeah.
Whipcraft artifact.
Yeah. You haven't been killed yet.
Beat for ride another day.
You've not been killed yet. Yes.
Hinder the true fae.
Yeah.
Look out for nobody.
Testing. Hello. You've specifically instructed him to stay out of this one.
Sick. Nice.
Simple one, actually. Up. Jasmine.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where's my stuff? Here. Create bitchin' machines. Study life in the hedge.
Yes and yes.
Are you secretly from Chicago because you have snake bitching machines while they have solved bitching mysteries?
The long lost sister of the MDA.
Find cool stuff. All right. Oh, I didn't even get my ass kicking beat. It didn't. It just did just enough damage to not do it. Oh, yank.
Yay.
I was just typing something.
Damage. Or
Next up is Caroline.
Woohoo! My first one.
Aspiration 1. I don't believe so, if I remember it correctly.
It was here. Let me send it over.
One of these days I'll commit it to memory.
I did some pretty sick sorcery.
Yeah.
Learn magical secrets.
you're not a fucking mage.
Reunite with Clarissa.
Yes, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Millie.
Can I get a beat for getting affection and pets? It's not an aspiration, but can I get it? Yeah, fine. I finished the manuscript for my novel.
Yes.
Become a woman Nathaniel would Nathaniel want a dog?
Let's ask him directly.
I'd be the best dog.
This is a loaded question.
I'll be the best dog. I'll sit on command.
Speak to me again.
Funnily enough, this would also apply with Hazel.
I
Oh,
appreciate that
man.
you looked out for your friends. I think.
You're saying that you would want a dog, but you would want it to be me instead of her?
No, well, it's not that I don't want you around. It's just, I'd rather have you as a friend and not a pet.
Hmm.
But I can be your pet, right?
The restraining order is still being written up.
Do it for the beat, Nathaniel.
For the sake of the beat, I suppose I want a dog.
You heard it here, Yank.
God damn it! I was hoping you'd say no. All right, third. Next up.
I'm gonna make you my husband against your will.
Please don't speak to me again.
Oh, we're gonna speak every morning, Nathaniel.
Yeah. Third aspiration.
The locket.
Yes, you actually learned that it's doing something.
That's true. That's very true.
It has a special ability, but wonder what that's about. And now, which grantor beats?
Great. We got two new puns.
Yes. I, however, would not consider Snowdrop a major piece because he is incomplete. Yeah, if you were to fight a fully realized one, then yeah.
That's foreshadowing.
Okay, so we got one from that then?
Maybe two, because we also got the Winter Warrior.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm talking about the major piece.
A major piece, no, you don't get it.
I don't get it at all? You don't get it at all?
Not at all, no.
Mike, hit something.
What?
Hit something, Mike, out of anger.
I can't. It's too late.
Oh.
Hold on, wait, I may have an idea. Wait. No, let me...
Is that it?
Hold on. Let me just...
Additionally, at the end of each session, each player provide. Oh,
Oh, you didn't... Did you hear that?
No.
Not particularly.
There we go.
anyway. Get on.
So how many Wishcurrent breeds is that total?
Adam, what... Do you have a suggestion?
Caroline learned that she can do dramaturgy with Arthur to make their contracts better.
Yes.
Fucking.
I learned that Fey magic is capable of lots of things, including making your house move.
I think fucking Arthur getting pushed into leaning more into his Fey powers rather than using his mundane powers is really cool.
I learned spirit ghosts rank up, apparently.
Fucking moron.
I'm not giving it. You gotta rephrase that because
I learned that spirit ghosts getting a new band on rank up.
Not even. That's a hedge ghost specific thing only,
I
bro.
meant hedge ghost.
yeah, like don't because I was getting because you're using spirits. This is not a
I
fucking
meant,
crew.
yeah, I meant hedge ghosts.
How does that help? How does that help us fight Makog, bro?
I thought I was the master of miscellaneous trivia.
He'll
it's
get mad and make you want to get me to stop yapping.
Yeah, but how will this affect the hunt for Macaw?
Well, obviously we're gonna bring Charlie into the final battle.
And he's gonna be as weak as possible to do so.
Yes.
When he does. Yeah. We're not bringing that guy there.
I thought you were gonna say we're gonna bring Charlie to the final battle, and we're gonna make sure it's not inside the building.
His ass is going to be a meat shield.
So yeah, sure, why not? because I like Charlie.
You're granting that?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Whatever.
I'm never punished.
I like Charlie, so that's why I do it.
Can you say no to this dog's face?
So that's 4 then? That's 4 beats we got from suggestions. Is that it or?
Believe so. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're a kinder man than I.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4.
See, Yank is just along for the ride. Like he's easy to please, and we love that about you, Yank.
Insert
Takes some
Asa
time,
quote.
but sometimes
boy, good time.
Yank, hand on shoulder, fucking large ass chin meme. Yank, you need to kick our ass more. You need to punish us more. You need to be
The
more
thing is, the
evil.
more you punish us, the more Millie's gonna like it.
Yeah.
Ah, that's true.
No. Millie slander. She likes it when women punish her.
True.
No, I like it
Nah,
when
she
Harper
doesn't.
do it.
God Punisher does not provide the same
No, no.
the
And
same
the-
joy
We proved
as
this episode
Nathaniel
that she
or
likes it from
women.
men too because she
And
wanted Arthur to be sexist.
True.
look, it doesn't count if it's a robot. Or if they're evil.
Exactly.
Millie, if you have anything to say about that, perhaps keep it to yourself.
Quietly hides the Macog fanfiction behind her back.
Perhaps keep it to yourself, Millie. Hope this helps.
Millie, what's your fanfiction version of Macog? I want to know.
He's Nathaniel, but evil.
Is there anything left to do?
I have one epilogue.
Okay, go.
Hmm.
So meanwhile, as the battle for the battle against a Snowdrop is occurring, on the walls of the manor, a set of mechanical eyes watches as the fight occurs. And after Snowdrop is destroyed, and as the cast enter the manor, we cut to a dark room filled with vials and machines. As someone sits upon it, the eyes, the lenses of a pair of glasses are lit up as they look to their side, as they look down at their work and continue working. And that is the epilogue.
Thank you. Very cool. I need to go to work now.
Woohoo. Okay, I'm also going to go to bed now. Bye bye.